mercenary, even in hell.
Greetings, you magnificent maniacs, and welcome to another episode of that Tuesday thing we do, Topicless.
And as you can see, I got both of my co-hosts here tonight. So we got Mr. Jason, Unhinged Entertainment, and Mr. Jimmy. What's going on, brothers? How you doing?
We do it topicless?
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Oh. Yeah, that Tuesday thing we do, topless.
Topicless.
Although none of us are topless, so, you know,
Thank goodness.
kind of a misnomer. But the title gets people to pay attention.
It gets them to pay
people
attention. They get
it grabs the eyeballs.
They get
So,
confused, especially if the thumbnail is of alluring things like, sexy men or women.
Yeah. I mean, the background that we have here with the parental advisory and the skulls and the face and whatnot, maybe not the most alluring thing, but whatever. Again, the title, it grabs the eyeballs. So yeah. So what's going on, guys? How are you?
I can't get OBS to work, do my virtual cam again, so I guess.
Did you update?
Yeah.
Don't never update. No.
What you're gonna have to do is uninstall the old virtual cam because the new OBS has a built-in virtual cam and they conflict. When I was up in South Carolina, I set Feline up with the new version of OBS, and the virtual cam works just fine, the built-in one. But the old one, you're going to have to uninstall it. You got to delete the old shit off of your machine, and then uninstall OBS and install the new OBS, and it should work theoretically.
All right, I'm still messing with it. Let's see if I can get it to work. If not,
so you gotta. Even though you updated it, you have to uninstall OBS completely and then just put in the new one.
Uninstall the plugin because the old OBS you had to use a plugin to make it work, and the new plugin does not play well with the new OBS. Nope.
I'd have to search for that plugin. I don't even know if I have it.
People won't be able to see me draw, but I'll be drawing, guys. Well,
just take snapshots as you go and hold
right
to the.
Yeah. Take my word for it, guys. I'm working.
No,
I'm working
Jimmy,
as well.
You're usually, you guys are usually working. It's just that you're not always showing. Like Jimmy's almost always showing because you do OBS. Luke can't always show because he's working on.
I don't want to spoil nothing.
Yeah, and that's fine. That makes sense. You just make it look like you're drawing when you're not. But
wrote me. Is he?
Good.
Back? He wrote me.
Not yet. He will be. I was. Yeah.
He asked me to do a cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote me in on Kings in the chat while I was on Kings, and I saw it and I said, "Yeah, man, I'd be honored." And then he wrote a bunch of like he lost his mind. Like it was just, it didn't make sense.
I don't know. You can ask him when he comes on tonight.
I was like, "What are you smoking? More like?"
I mean, it's probably the good shit.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, I was. Like,
I got some good stuff. I got this in the mails. A few of these in the mails, a couple at the shop. So this is an homage cover, and this is how you do an homage cover. All right, it's in McNiven style, but it still looks really good compared to the original.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That's how you do an homage cover. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not traced. It's not line for line.
Nope. It's definitely drawn by McNiven, but you can tell he was using the original Todd McFarlane cover.
Yeah, he was using the original cover as a reference. And it's in his style. So I got that, and I'm sure a lot of people have
badass.
This,
I love that.
But yeah, dude, it's so dope. But I'm sure a lot of people have this, but I never had it. So I was like, yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Ooh, nice one, dude.
Love that one.
That cover, dude. I love that cover so much.
That's Simonson.
Yeah. So dope.
Fucking badass, man.
I got these in the mail. I got this in the mail.
Ooh, hey, that's a Jay Lee.
Yeah, but I got this at the shop because they had it. So there's the
there's the color version and then the
there's the color and then the black and white. And then I will be getting the black and white to this. It's on its way, but I also picked this up.
No, I'm so fucking jealous. I want one of those.
You want
so
one?
bad.
Do you really want one?
Yes, I do.
I bought two. I'll send you.
Wait, is that Dan Frege
you rock, dude.
Yeah, it's Frege, dude.
Yeah.
It's Fragga. Yeah.
It's our boy Fragga. That's easily the best Thundercats cover I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. I like it better than the Jay Lee one, and I am a huge Jay Lee fan. But he crushed it.
He killed that cover, man.
Yeah,
He
so
did.
good.
Did they reprint an older cover of his, or is that a new?
No, this is new. This is the new Thundercat series.
Yeah,
but did they
Thundercat
reprint an older one? Because he did some Thundercats a while back.
He did some Thundercats. He did He-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did He-Man.
He did He-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is his variant for. But I bought.
That is so
I bought
badass.
2. I'll send you one.
Oh, you rock, man. I sent out those sketch covers to you today, by the way.
Sweet, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
So that's what I also got DJ. He goes by First Watch Studios and on Twitter. He sent me a few of his books. I don't know if they're available for sale, so that's why I didn't show them, but phenomenal. So I got to message DJ and thank him. Fantastic artist. Great dude. Yeah. He lives in Hawaii.
Oh shoot, that's some money to mail that stuff from Hawaii, man.
Yeah, that's right. So I gotta DM him. I've been meaning to DM him and thank him for those because they're really good.
That's awesome.
So that's what I got. That's my good stuff that I got.
I got coffee. And,
well, I mean that's why we
haven't
were
been to
late.
the comic shop. Yes, I'm still brewing coffee. I just managed to grab some out of the pot while it was still brewing. But hey, we got a chat. I don't know if you guys are aware, but we got people actually watching this show. What's up, Fanta? I mean, ask them. You know, they like us.
Fanta, I get.
And we got Devil Flyer. What's up, Devil Flyer? Good to see you.
We'll see.
Shelby is eating
12
Chipotle. He's I'm surprised he's not saving the Chipotle to eat on stream when he comes to hang out with us.
He does usually say that makes him have a movement. So
I didn't need to know that, but that's okay. Hey, you know, whatever gets you moving, you know. What's up, Haldir? Hail.
Hey, Haldir.
Smang the like button. Yeah, do that thing. Let's see.
Retweet.
Let's see. Tay-Tay is a sive up. Evening. What's up, Tay-Tay?
I was messaged. That's Angela Curry.
Oh, well,
AKA
what's up, Angela Curry? Welcome.
Todd McFarlane.
Okay. Got a lot of alternate IDs over here. I see. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Scrolling. Let's see. I'll be done with this burrito bowl before they go live. We did that on purpose.
It gives you time to have the movement.
Yep. Get the burrito bowl made with the carnitas, white rice, pico de gallo, shredded cheese, and guacamole.
Yeah, I've been getting the burrito with mainly because I don't know, it's easy to eat, but chicken, guacamole, cheese, and the pico.
It's kind of like a real bell beefer, except it's a real thing, unlike the fake news bell beefer. Interesting.
Chobi, I sent you a bell beef a while ago. You didn't get it.
Hit the like button, indeed. Hey,
Since we're a
there she
food
is.
show, Anna and
That's
I
my
went
lady.
to Popeyes today because they had a special every Tuesday. They get like 2 pieces of chicken for $2.99.
I've never been impressed with Popeye's chicken.
It's
Skull Flying Feline. Good to see you.
I don't know if it's
worth
better
the
than. I think it's a smidge better
Good
than
show today.
KFC's. A little bit better than KFC's. What's up?
I'm the other way. I like KFC more, but it was $2.99. We were there with all the college kids eating on a budget. It was fun.
So she was fitting in with the crowd while you were walking. She was
it was age. I look like her. She's dating a professor or something. You know? She was like, oh, she's going out with one of the professors.
I'm with one of the professors.
Yeah. Is that the art teacher?
Yeah, it was a great show today.
I'm the teacher. Yeah, I didn't catch it. We were actually picked up at. We've been slow, but today we picked up insanely. It was just weird. I'm like, this isn't fun. So yeah, it's gonna happen.
It was a good show. We went an extra hour actually. Yeah, just talking.
That explains
after
why the coffee wasn't made.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. That was my fault. I did not. Late, says Mike. What's up, Mike McMahon? Good to see you, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun show today. I got 6 right on the trivia. 6.
No.
Google's like great help, isn't it?
Huh? What was
Google.
No, I did not
Google's a
Google.
great help.
There was a Star Wars question in there
Jimmy,
today.
do you believe him? Do you believe him?
No, I believe him because I've seen him get none correct.
That is correct.
Yeah,
there
but
have
see,
been
that's
times
how
when I've
you
gotten
cheat.
none.
No, see, that's how you cheat. That's how you pull the wool over their eyes. You got to at least, fib, throw a
Gotta make
little
it believable,
curveballs, like,
right?
hey, I got
Yeah.
none right,
Yeah, I don't. Trust me, I don't need to do that. I genuinely suck at trivia sometimes.
Yeah,
Genuinely.
I watched just to laugh at Luke. Watching
Yeah,
wrong,
that's-
get
I
wrong
mean,
answers.
I'm sure you're not the only one, Jimmy. I'm sure you're
I just
not the
look
only
at Luke
one,
and I
man.
laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, looks aren't everything. So,
That's from Wayne's World.
Devil Flyer says he's topless and his nips are cold. That's more information.
Then
than
you're
I
not
needed,
welcomed
but
on.
Thank you. Yeah. Shelby says just F-disk your whole machine to be safe, Jimmy.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm on a Mac. We don't have that. I'm on a
Yeah,
real
we're going to have to
computer.
take it to one of them genius bars to get it fixed.
Yeah, you got to have a genius.
Here, Brick works wonders, too.
Yeah, especially when it comes to Mac.
I haven't used
Let's
OBS
see.
in a while, man. So,
Got that in 88. Yeah. Hey, we got a William Perdomo in the chat. What's up, Will?
Oh, what's up, Will?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Haven't seen
Will
in a while.
says Fraga was being an annoying asshole and hating on that cover because it wasn't as cool as he envisioned. I disagree as well.
What?
That cover is badass, and I messaged him about it. I was like, "Yo, dude, that Thundercats cover is dope as fuck, dude. I want that on a shirt.
yeah,
Like, I
Dude,
would totally wear that on a black shirt, like big Thundercats logo, Lion-O.
Well, when
just
I
saying.
went to go buy it, all I could find was the colored version. And I'm like, I want the line art one because I saw it.
What do you got
I
against
saw it.
colors?
I wanted the colored version. That's what I want. I want the colors.
Uh-huh.
I like the colors. I'm all about equal opportunity here, Jimmy. So I saw that one, but I'm like, I also do like the blacks and the whites. So I wanted that one too. And I was like, I couldn't find it, so I found it on eBay. But I messaged,
Nice.
I commented on Frega's post. I'm like, I didn't know there was a line art version, dude. I'm like, and he just liked that comment. He didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm surprised he said he didn't like all that one all that much. That's a great cover.
I mean, as artists, aren't we always our own harshest critic about things?
Yeah, and why would he comment?
What's
You
up,
didn't
Pale
ask a
Rider?
question. You just made a statement.
People leave statements on my
What's up, Jonas?
content all the time, and what's that?
You just said
And
I didn't know there was a black and white one, and he was probably like, "Well, now you do. Great,
Yeah, but he could have been like, "Hey, it's available here. Here's go
Right.
to this website, or it's on eBay. Go check it out, idiot."
Shelby apparently only craps himself live, which is
Oh, good. Well,
comforting and disturbing at the
the
same
link
time.
will be
I
dropped
guess.
soon, so you can time it right.
Apparently, that's not the only thing that'll be dropped. Now, Mike wants a burrito.
Delicious.
What's up, Crooked Painter? Welcome.
Hey, Crooked Painter, what's going on, man?
Let's see, making it through. Hey, we got an Edwin in the chat. What's going on, Edwin? Hail.
What's up, Ace?
Good to see you, sir. Let's see. Crooked Painter says Popeyes is the jam. People got stabbed over their sandwiches. What?
Oh,
Good
yeah,
Lord.
Popeyes is dangerous, man.
Wow.
See,
It was
I ate
okay.
Popeyes when I was down in Orlando, living down there, and I was not impressed.
There's, you know what it is? They hype.
What's
Everybody
up,
hypes it up a lot, and I'm just like,
it's probably.
it didn't. Yeah, what's up, more? It didn't live up to the hype for me. I'm not like it was like Raising
Yeah.
Cane's. Everybody's like, Raising Cane's best chicken in my life. I tried it. I'm like, this
heard of
is
that
like
one.
Tyson's chicken. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I like Raising Cane's. I don't know if
It's
like
okay,
that.
but it's not like everybody blows it out of the water to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, better than Wilson.
I mean, see, that's the danger of overhyping something. You know, you hype something up to somebody, and then they try it, and then they're just like, yeah, didn't live up to the hype.
right.
So that's,
Also,
there's
it's
a
so
fine line you got
expensive.
to walk with hyping things up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, it's so expensive for like 3 chicken tenders. I'm like, I'd rather just go to a restaurant and get actual chicken tenders. So
Right. I mean, I'd rather just go get some chicken and make my own tenders. But
you can do that, but also even the bag of Tyson's chicken tenders, like a bag of those
Sure.
costs the same amount as like. There's ways around it. It's just I guess.
and then you have more for later.
You have more for later, yeah. And they also give you the garlic bread. That's just it's okay. And I'm like, it's just I don't know. I'm not super wild about Raising
I
Cane's.
never
It's-
thought it was garlic bread. I always thought it just tastes like bread.
No, it's supposed to be garlic bread, dude. There's
it's
garlic aroma.
It's supposed to be garlicky.
Damn.
See, that shows you how much it disappointed you, Jimmy. You didn't even know.
Didn't even notice the garlic.
Didn't even
Morb
notice
says
the
that trivia
garlic.
is tough. I'm lucky to get 3. Yeah, there have been times when I got none. Angela says one day she'll make that show. Well, yeah, you should. We Feline runs a good show over there. We had a lot of fun today. A lot of fun.
Are we
Lots
sure
of
that's
laughs.
Angela Curry?
Yes.
That's what Jason says.
I don't know.
I don't know either. You know, I'm just rolling with it.
She messaged me.
Yeah.
She's my co-host. I have to know who she is. Like, we have a show on Sunday. This Sunday coming up, we're gonna have Hojo on, and so
Nice.
if I see Tay Tay as a psyop, all of a sudden message me, I'm like, I'm not gonna accept this message. I'm not letting
Who
this
are you?
person on.
And why are you a
I'm
psyop?
not letting you on my show. What are you talking
Right?
about?
Get this CIA psyop shit away from me.
And how do we get Tay Tay from Angela? You know? It's like,
You gotta ask Tay Tay.
The internet is an interesting, silly place. Shelby's telling you to throw away the Mac and get a PC. They're superior, Jimmy. And I don't like Mac's walled architecture nonsense. So being a person that works on computers and fixes them, their architecture irritates the shit out of me. So I
also don't like the snobbery. I don't like the snobbery of command.
Oh, well,
it's control, and you know it. Okay, you did that on purpose.
Oh no! I'm a minority, so no. You're not using control around me. I'm not falling for that again.
Yeah. We're gonna control you
so
all day, every day, Jimmy.
You're just gonna command. Okay. Yeah.
You're only half a minority, so there you go.
Yeah,
you, my friend, we're gonna control you all day.
Yeah.
Apparently, they made a whole
Control-C.
movie about Popeyes. I didn't realize that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Control Z, not
according to
Command
Will.
Z. I didn't know.
They do the same fucking thing, except command is also like their version of the Windows key. So I don't know. It's definitely not confusing at all.
Ridiculous.
Let's see. Morb says he prefers Popeyes to KFC as it's spicier. I don't eat any of it, so it doesn't matter. Chick-fil-A is overrated in his opinion.
I think Chick-fil-A.
I don't.
Hey, after Morb sobered up,
What's up, Grib?
Does he remember at
Good to
all
see you,
offering me a cover?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Because he was supposed to DM me details and he never did. So I was like, maybe that was like one of those I love yous, man, when you're drunk, you know, but they don't really like you when they're sober, you know.
Wait, you didn't mean it?
Maybe he didn't mean it.
You know what? When
Jimmy,
Morb
you
comes
didn't
on,
mean
you
it?
can ask
Man,
him.
I thought that message was heartfelt. I thought that you meant that.
Crazy bread from Little Caesars is pretty dope. The pizza, not so much. I can't say that I've eaten Little Caesars anything in years.
No. I remember their crazy bread being way better than what it was. I got it like a few years ago. I got the crazy bread, and I'm like, man, this doesn't taste the same as it did like 20 years ago when I got it. So,
well, they got this show. If you guys watch,
Universal Slave Driver.
If you have Netflix, they got this show about the centurions, the people that live to 100.
What's up, Rick?
And of course, they're not in the U.S. You know, most of them are in like China or Japan, and they talk about your diet and stuff and like what you can eat
person?
and the blue zones. So I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
I wanted it to be 100, and so we've been changing up our diets, man. And I can't have stuff like
Jimmy. The key to that, aspartame.
dude.
Aspartame. You want to live to be over 100. Aspartame all day keeps you young. Keeps you looking great. Keeps you feeling.
Keeps you Alzheimer's and dementia and absolutely. So if you want to live to be 100 and crazy as a shithouse rat, you go right ahead with the aspartame.
The fountain of youth.
That's what it
Ponce de Leon even said aspartame is the fountain of youth.
Apparently, Bell Beefer with aspartame is the ultimate, the penultimate.
That's immortality,
of food, according to some person.
Yeah, that's immortality. Yeah.
Let's see.
The only way to get that taken away from you is you get your head cut off. Yeah.
Oh, like Highlander.
Yeah. It could be only one.
Let's see. Apparently, we're discussing it. Yeah. My wife would agree with more about Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars was $5. Little Caesars, aka unemployment pizza. Ugh.
No, I mean, see, Little Caesars is good if you got like if you were busy all day and you got like 4 kids to feed. You can just go through, get 2 hot and readies, you're good to go. Like they aren't nutritious. They're not good for you, but they taste like cardboard. But hey, they fill.
I used to drive through this sketchy neighborhood, and they'd have 2 hot and readies right there on the corner.
There's a different hot.
Oh, hang on, I got something for that. Hang on. 2 hot and readies, huh? Where is it? Hey, there we go.
You knew what this was.
Gross. Yeah. Oh, I got that too.
I know.
You knew what this was.
Yeah. You're the one who started saying. We see that in Discord now.
Ha! You're welcome.
We say it
Yeah, the kids don't care, says Maromi. It's just pizza.
Yeah, kids don't care. It's just
but
pizza.
I mean, at the same time, like you eat food for the nutrition. If there's no nutrition, there's no taste. Like you're literally just putting, I mean, styrofoam in your belly. Then you're just throwing something in your gut just so you're not hungry. You're not actually feeding yourself at that point.
Right. Well, keep in mind, this is the 1980s, and parents worked hard, and so they have all these kids that are going to sit there and be like, I just got done working 8 hours. I don't want to come home and make like a huge dinner. I'm tired. Here you go. So, you know, I mean, now we know,
Almost as if it's by design.
Well, like I said, that was like, go ahead,
we call
Jimmy.
Little Caesars Fisher Price pizza.
Yeah, I mean, that's not wrong.
You know,
It's not wrong though, in a way, because it's for kids. In a way, because
Yeah,
like I
it's for
said,
kids. If you
you
get
mainly
plastic
got it for
pizza,
your kids.
Yeah.
Back in the day, there was no internet. Nobody really telling you what's like the healthiest and not. Now we have more of a health conscious, atmosphere where people can learn
Theoretically, there's
well,
theoretically
you have the
more health
world
conscious.
at your fingertips. You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
if used properly, you can get around these things. But then again, once you get 4 or 5 kids, you'll understand probably and be like, "Look, I get it. I'm gonna get some hot and readies. I ain't dealing with
Yeah,
making
you're like,
nothing."
I'm gonna go get some Fisher Price pizza, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
What is that? Like, I
Why
mean,
don't- just go get like
about to find out.
a Newman's Own freezer pizza. Like get a couple of those. They'll be about the same price, and then you can doctor them up,
Yeah,
and
but
that'll
then
be
the
much
mom-
healthier.
But
can
it's
still
hard
doctor
for
up
moms who have hangovers to, throw it in the oven and remember it.
Oh,
It's easier
God.
for those moms to just, pick up a hot and
There's
ready.
no dishes.
Speaking
There's
of
no
moms,
dishes
Will
if you have
says your
Little
mom is
Caesars.
hot and ready. Pizza.
She might.
Gross.
Yeah, but there's no dishes. There's no nothing. The plates. You can even get paper plates. So if you're really tired, it's the way to go.
Right. Will says little kids are morons. They want blandness. I force my spawn to eat ghost peppers. Apparently raising the spawn correctly then.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Mike McMahon knows the struggle. Yeah, boy, howdy, do you know the struggle? Jesus.
See?
Like, you're raising an entire rugby team over there, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Domino's across from my place is fantastic. Every other Domino's pizza in this city is absolutely terrible, though. I think they get different sauce at the college. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
I also heard Domino's did step their game up like a little bit.
What do you want on
Their
your
pizzas-
tombstone?
Yeah, and they like started using actual spices from what I heard. I don't know. I haven't had Domino's in forever. I don't think we have
We have
one.
actual ingredients now. Wow.
When I was down in
guess-
Orlando for MegaCon, we tried to order a couple of Domino's pizzas, and they showed up like smashed up against the box. So it was literally like half the pizza was like crumpled up.
Nice.
And yeah,
Whoa.
it was bad.
That's
The
just a
pizza
bad
was
delivery
bad.
driver.
The customer service was terrible. Like we waited an hour for a replacement pizza that never showed up, and we had to not eat the messed up pizza so that he could get a refund, or we could exchange the pizzas. And yeah, it was a terrible time. So I will never eat Domino's by choice ever again.
I mean, I understand like the lower end stuff because I mean, especially now with the economy being total garbage, you kind of have to like if you want to feed a large group of people. For one, also it's high in carbs and starch with a large family usually because they fill everybody up. So it's you got to make sacrifices where you have to like, do I feed my kids or just buy a steak for myself and they can go hungry? Like it's like, what do you do? So
Jesus.
it's
Crooked
tough.
Painter says, theoretically, we should be the most educated, informed people ever, but the Earth is flat. Yeah, sure. The internet. Everybody used to think that not having information was the reason why people were not educated. Turns out, no, people just choose to be dumb.
I still
often.
don't get how
So-
people think the Earth is flat. Like, you know how many nations and countries have to like scheme and scam that for their space programs as well as their airports and everything? That's a lot of people to get in on the lie.
I mean, sometimes
lot of
it's
coordination.
it's harder to convince somebody that they've been lied to than to get them to see the truth.
Well,
And
I get
Or-
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and I get like, hey, I don't trust the government either, but I'm sure they lie to us too. But that one, that's the bone you're gonna pick. The Earth is flat versus round. All right.
Yeah, Flat Earth Society. They've got people all over the globe. Isn't that embarrassing?
I on the TikTok feed, I sometimes see people, and it's funny.
Yeah. Domino's was great circa 1999 when they had bubbly, chewy crust, and actual pull-ready cheese. Yeah, I haven't eaten. Yeah, I don't even really eat pizza all that often.
Yeah.
Everyone that loves
Can't
pizza
eat
has to
no
travel
more.
to New York City to know what true pizza is.
I
Sure.
don't mind Chicago style, but that's more like a calzone, like a what is it? Like a quiche almost. You know, it's not really
Right.
a pizza per se. But we do
Just
pizza
eat the
maybe.
box.
We do pizza maybe once a week. I indulge. I like it. It's good.
Mother
Everybody's
allows you to
saying
eat
just buy a
pizza?
steak for yourself.
What was that, Jimmy?
Mother allows you pizza once a week?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I make her go get it for me. I pay for it
Damn.
though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I pay for it.
I was gonna say she's
Shelby says,
spoiling you,
look up
but-
India's live footage from their moon landing. Yeah, exactly. What up, leg kick? Good to see you, sir.
Hey, what's going on, Leg?
Welcome, sir.
What's up?
What do you guys think about Ghost Machine comics? They look pretty. I haven't read any of them, but they look pretty, and they got a
I've
lot
read a
of
few
lot of talented folks working on it.
Danny
You know?
Mickey and Ivan Rice. Although Danny Mickey's
Ivan
doing
Hayes,
Ghost
yeah,
Inks.
he's great. What?
Danny Mickey's doing Ghost Inks. He didn't put his name in the book because he's under contract with DC Comics.
Man, why are you ratting him out? Why are you
Oh.
doing that?
Because he gave me some toot a while back, man. I still remember that.
Oh, better watch out, y'all.
Revenge time
Give,
for
give,
Jimmy.
give Jimmy toot. He's gonna throw you under the bus if he can. All right, good to
I
know.
asked him, like, hey, are you using a
What's up,
brush or is that a brush
What
or
up,
a
Ink?
quill?
Good to see you, man.
Did you use a brush or a quill right there? And he goes, mm-hmm. I was like, oh, okay. Can't share secrets with
No,
your young new talent.
I've only heard people talk about them. I haven't bought any of them. I don't know. I just
I
haven't.
mean, they look good. I haven't gotten a chance. I honestly haven't been to the comic shop in a while. So.
I think Ink has some of them.
I
Not
bought
sure.
the first, the one of the
Eat the hungry
nuclear
kid.
glowing
Circle
green
of
guy.
life.
I don't
bought
know,
that
Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read it though. I haven't read it yet. But
I
people
don't
are
read
saying
any
they're
of them. I
good.
just look at the pretty pictures.
Yeah, I just like Gary Frank's work, so I bought it.
Yo,
Gary
Gary
Frank is
Frank's
great,
dope,
man.
dude.
He's got some
Yeah.
amazing line work.
Really
Inkspot says his shop had no Ghost Machine stuff yet.
Oh, okay,
Shelby's
I thought
apparently
he was-
working for Ghost Machine now.
All right,
Oh.
Shelby.
Is that actually Danny Meek? Maybe Jimmy. I think we unraveled something. The guy in the pseudonym is actually Shelby. He's
a
posing
mystery.
as Danny Meeky. While you're messaging Danny Meeky, that's actually Shelby, and so he's throwing shade.
Yep.
So you'll throw shade at Danny Meeky and not Shelby. So
Oh, yeah, Shelby the saboteur. You know?
he's a saboteur. Figured this out.
And I'm going to agree with some person here. Calzones can be sometimes good. Depends on how they're made. I like calzones. Stromboli is also really tasty if it's made right.
Stromboli.
What's up, good stuff? Good to see
Hey,
you,
good
sir.
stuff.
Yeah, I got to hang out with Good Stuff for a little bit on his channel. They're cool guys, man.
They are nice people.
Good stuff's
good
good
people.
peeps.
They're
Yeah,
always. They usually stream when I'm at work. So.
Feline and I actually got to meet them in person down in Gatlinburg, and that was a hell of a good time. And they are just as cool in person as they are on the internet. Same people on the internet as they are in real life. It was a great time. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Would hang out again.
So they're not like me. They don't put up a show. They're themselves.
No, are you fronting, Jimmy? Is that what's happening?
I'm
You fronting?
Fronting.
Oh, okay.
The
I
kids.
see.
Keeping it on Front Street.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt? Good to see you, Metal Movies and Brewskis, brother.
Bro.
How you doing, man?
Matt's been doing some great streams lately. Everybody should go subscribe to his channel.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Matt streamed.
Yeah, Metal Movies and
Yeah.
Brewskis. Yeah, and you get Jimmy.
Yeah,
You
man,
could
I
he
keep
could be on
saying that,
for
right? And I've
you
been
could be
on
on
the
for
show, haven't I?
Open the Gates, I believe. He does a show where he promotes a guest, and you could go on, Jimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. You should.
Yeah.
I was on there to talk about the stuff that I've been doing, and it was a
I'd
good
be a
time.
guest on his show.
Yeah, he. I'll be on at some point. We got to arrange to set it up. So.
What's up, J-Bot? He says he just picked up Volume 1 of Headlopper. Dope. Yeah,
I think
I've
J-Bot
heard good things about that
Geiger's.
book.
Geiger's the one that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Economy.
Plagal has been picking up guys.
Oh, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, Brian?
Good to see you, man.
Welcome.
Shelby says, I just wanted to throw it into the universe. Oh, he's saying the he's working for Ghost Machine just so the universe picks it up and maybe it makes it happen.
Oh. Well, I
Once again-
asked Francis Manipul. I asked him. I said, "Hey, man, you guys got any space there for some inking? I want.
Hell yeah,
I wanna
dude.
Work with you and because Francis is a pretty cool guy, and he was like, oh yeah, they're not hiring yet, and I know Jason Fablock too, and Francis Menpool through Dave,
Yeah.
and so Francis Menpool, he complimented my stuff and everything, but he said they weren't hiring anybody yet, and I was like, oh, all right.
I mean,
when I was-
they're just kicking shit off. Like they've made a big splash at MegaCon, and they're just kind of getting started. So I mean, just keep talking to Francis. You might get a little leeway in there.
Problem is now Dragon Rage is getting up there, man. It's getting popular now, and I'm gonna get caught with a chip on my shoulder, and I'm gonna be too big and too good for them by that time.
I'm surprised.
Well, maybe if you
didn't-
take that chip off your shoulder and put it under your feet, you can stand up a little taller.
No,
I
that's
will. That's what I'm
funny
gonna do.
guy.
Take the chips off my shoulder and stand above them all.
Jimmy, I'm surprised.
That's right.
I'm
right.
surprised he just didn't reply to you with a "Yep."
Oh
Yeah.
no, Francis is cool. He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah, I follow his YouTube channel. I was actually watching one of his video from MegaCon earlier today.
Yeah,
It was cool. Yeah.
Did you guys see the Deadpool Wolverine trailer?
Yeah.
It looked pretty
Yes.
cool,
was-
dude.
When does it open?
I did too, man. I'm cautiously
June?
optimistic.
July? Yeah, I liked
yeah,
it.
July.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. I mean, I'm looking forward to that one. And it's funny, I guess Ryan Reynolds has declined going on like Jimmy Kimmel and being interviewed with somebody else or whatever because he wants to make fun of Disney during the interviews, and Disney's like, yeah, no. And these people are like, anything on CBS, he's not allowed to do that, so he's not going on their shows. 'Cause he
Good.
wants to make fun of Disney buying up Marvel.
They deserve every bit of ire and jokes
yeah.
that gets leveled at them.
He got a
I mean-
bit in the trailer on
In the
that,
trailer, yeah.
Yeah, I'm. What is it? Begging is not foreign to me, but it is for Disney. Yeah.
See, well,
Oh,
I think
pegging.
Begging.
Yeah, pegging. Yeah, pegging. But I think also
I think he said begging.
No, he said pegging.
he said
Oh.
PE because they had the sticks
Oh,
with the
this-
yeah. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
but no, dude, they did. He did like that was a stipulation. They wanted Deadpool 3 was like them. They wanted no interference, no nothing,
Yeah.
and it had to be rated R. I could have sworn those were the stipulations that they set up for Disney to be like, go ahead. And I guarantee you that'll be one of Disney's biggest, comic movies in a long time. It will be. There's no doubt because even fans are like, this is looking pretty cool,
Yeah. I will not watch Loki to understand the Deadpool movie. I can get the cliff notes from Wikipedia.
I've
So,
seen
no.
enough reviews from Drinker and Erotic and all of them that I know what's going on anyway.
And
So I don't
Disney
Yeah.
retired Rob Liefeld from Deadpool.
or did
You-
Rob
you got-
Liefeld retire himself?
You
from
got to
that?
learn to speak Rob Liefeld. If he's saying I'm retiring from Deadpool, means they retired and they put him out to pasture.
Could have been. Could have put the kibosh on him.
So
Yes,
Sorry,
we know that Fox is now Disney, Shelby. But maybe we can get one last good Deadpool movie, and maybe this will be the last hurrah for Marvel movies. Who knows?
I was on with Jeremy Ice and Fire, which I'm calling him that, even though that's not his real name to me. And all of them on Saturday.
I mean, Lord
and
Crackhead.
That's his real name. But
Yeah.
anyway, and they were talking to a few of them. They're like, what's his face is now Reed Richards. They're like, yeah, his acting's good. He'll do good. I'm like, I don't care. I want somebody to at least look the part. The guy doesn't look anything like Reed Richards. Nothing.
Oh my God, he
Zero.
doesn't need to be in every fucking
doesn't need to
thing.
be in
Like the
every
dude's
movie.
everywhere, and he doesn't need to be in everything. Like I'm sick of seeing his face.
which
That's
Like
put
Pedro
Henry
Pascal,
Cavill and
like
everything.
does not need
Yeah,
to be
that's him.
the Mandalorian. He doesn't need to be in The Last of Us. He doesn't need to be Reed Richards. He looks nothing like Reed.
Looks nothing like
Nothing.
Reed Richards.
Oh, I didn't
You
know
got
he was
give
gonna
it.
be
Say
Reed
what you
Richards.
will about the original Fantastic Four movies. That guy kind of looked like Reed Richards at least. Like he had the
Yeah, he did.
kind of the
Ian Griffith?
rectangular face and everything. He did well.
Like Jessica Alba may have been miscast in that movie,
hot as
but the
hell.
rest
Yeah.
the rest of that movie was the first one at least was fine.
I'm
Even
a-
Julian McMahon as Doctor Doom. I mean, yeah, they really didn't have him in the Doom costume all that often, which kind of sucked. But
yeah.
that movie in and of itself was fine. The second one was meh.
It was mid, but it was still.
Silver Surfer. I mean,
I enjoyed
Yeah,
Silver
I mean,
Surfer.
yeah.
That was the best part of that movie.
Well,
but-
Galactus is what ruined the entire thing. Like that was
Well,
like
yeah,
really,
as a fucking swarm, like, come on, I want to see a giant fucking, space dude in his purple outfit, putting his machine together to
everybody
eat the
wanted
planet.
it,
Like,
man.
come the fuck on.
Everyone wanted it, but yeah, I enjoy those. To me, those are like Van Helsing. They're good bad movies. You know what I mean? They're like you you shut your mind off and you watch them. They're fun. I don't want to have to watch
kind of like this
more.
stream. Just shut off your mind and watch.
Yeah, just shut your brain off. Let everybody should do that because you know why? It gives Luke some watch hours.
That's right. Hey, I'll take it, and there's,
on
there's a
Brad.
reasson why we've been doing this show for almost 4 years now, I'm just saying, there's a reason, and it's because we like to sit and draw and talk, and we've got cool people to
People
hang
draw
out
in
with.
this stream?
Yeah, we may not show
What?
it, but we do draw. I mean, Jimmy's drawing right now,
Oh yeah.
and I'm inking page 11.
turn it up to
I gotta
11.
fix my camera.
Yep. This one goes to 11.
Did you,
Brian Kriskow says, I'm just totally disconnected by anything Disney, Marvel, too many bait and switches. I understand, man. I understand. There's a lot of dreck that's been put out. Ryan Reynolds, though, has a good track record. So, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. He usually has a pretty good eye for movies to be
And
in.
I like Deadpool too. People can suck it.
Yeah, I enjoyed both the Deadpool movies. So
I enjoy the Deadpool movies. Yeah.
Morb says the new Madam Web movie really sucks from what I hear. Another comic movie
I
that
don't
could
wanna
have been
watch
great
that.
if done right.
That's for sure.
Like, that movie did not need to be made. Sony is desperately trying to make any kind of money off of any of these ancillary characters that they own. Now that, Spider-Man has been kind of brought back into the MCU. So yeah, that movie did not need to be made. Madam Web, to me, Madam Web will always be the old lady, the old paralyzed lady that sits in her chair and she tugs at the web of life and helps Spider-Man out of like mystical situations every now and then.
Did you send
So-
the link out?
Although the movie
Not yet.
version of the Hot Chicks, it's kind
Let me
of
get some
fun
more coffee.
to look at.
I mean, I guess they could make it work, but they've got like a villain in there that is Spider-Man, but not Spider-Man or any of his other villains. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I don't know if you guys watched Jeremy John's movie reviews, but it's like Spider-Verse, but without Spider-Man. So how does it work? I don't know. It seems kind of stupid to me. But hey, whatever. I don't need to watch it. So anyway, all right. I'm sending the link out and all that stuff. Let's see. And there we go. Let's see. Shelby says, I told Liefeld I wouldn't be inking any more of his pages, so he chose retirement. Is that the real reason why? Okay. Now they're saying that the new Daredevil series is going to be like the Netflix series, but I ain't buying it. Hey, man, if it actually shows up and, they gotta follow through on that shit. They can't just say it, Tom Hanks, he's in too many movies. He was in too many movies. I don't really care
Who was?
anymore. What's up, Ink?
Hey.
Jimmy?
Inkspot was lurking and he didn't even
Play
chat?
Forge. He did. I brought up his comments. You just didn't see them because you were looking at your drawing tablet.
Oh,
I said hi to him.
Yeah, I said hi to Ink. But
Yeah.
Turn your hearing aid up, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
I was almost going to host Topicless today, and then I was like, oh no, that means Ink will be on my channel.
Danger!
He'll get it taken down again.
What's up, Rex? What's up, Morb?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Metal Movies and Brewski says Pedro Pascal should play Forge. I could see
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
That might work.
That might work.
Oh,
Brian Kriskow says, I'm not even going to give the new FF movie a chance. Too heartbreaking. I don't
doubt.
understand why everybody is obsessed with Pedro Pascal. He's okay.
I think it's going to be a lot of Sue Storm girl bossing everybody, and that wasn't the comic.
What a run.
Yeah.
The original FF, I like Michael Chiklis as Ben Grimm.
Michael
though.
Chiklis was great as Ben Grimm.
Overrated.
They
What?
cannot.
I'm
get
sorry.
mad
Did you
at
cough
this
on yourself,
one
Rex?
Ever.
You cannot what, right? Ink?
I was disappointed they don't stick to the, more the traditional comic storyline. Then I actually think the
Yeah,
thing suit from that badly made movie by Corbin
80s.
was even
No, but
better.
that's the thing now is
Rocky.
that you can't get hired if
No
you
pun
do know
intended.
the source material. If you don't know the source material, then you get hired because they're going to do their own thing anyway, and so that's why these projects are terrible.
And I agree,
Is
Shelby.
it
The first
that
Fantastic Four
simple?
movie is a classic.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, Bancroft? Good to see you. He says, guys, it's rude to discuss Reed Richards in front of Jimmy without explaining who he is.
Wow.
It's just the archers I'm blind.
You're never going to live that down, dude.
I
Ever.
don't care for archers.
I don't care for archers.
That's the
Archery
gayest
is not my sport.
Yeah, why everybody else is running around with superpowers and you're running around with a bow and arrow? I'm like, get out of here! You're not on my team.
What about
Wonder
Batman?
Twin powers
You know,
activate.
Batman doesn't
Dude,
have-
Green Arrow is amazing. What are you talking
No.
about?
No.
Being rich is a superpower. That's
I just
that's,
think in
that's
the
Batman.
early,
Yeah,
Oh,
Batman's
I
got
just
amazing
think in the
superpower.
early MCU movies that they failed in the Hulk attempts. They failed to a certain degree. It wasn't epic like some of the earlier stuff was, and I think they failed in the Fantastic Four, which is
They did
You know,
for sure.
You failed.
I mean, the second Fantastic Four movie was not great, but I definitely enjoyed the first one.
I
And,
enjoyed both of them, but at this point,
I can see what you mean here, Brian. They will
Say
never do a
one
proper
bad word
Doctor
about
Doom
my Jessica.
because they're afraid to think he's a ripoff of Darth Vader.
The
I guess.
best superhero movie was Electra.
I think Doctor Doom really could deserve his own.
Don't make me kick you, Jimmy.
Well, I mean,
Electra. Get out of here.
why use Doctor Doom? It's like with the Fantastic Four, we've automatically got to put Doctor Doom in
Because he's
the
like their
Fantastic
nemesis.
Four movie.
And George Carlin was right on the money with that quote there, some person. Man, I miss Carlin. Carlin was fucking great.
Yeah, man ahead of its time. He had insight.
He did indeed. Friskow says, I watched the Deadpool movie and it was okay. Didn't make me want to watch a sequel. That's okay. The sequel was good. I enjoyed Juggernaut in the sequel. Much better than that X3 version of Juggernaut. That's for sure. What's up, Stippling Vaughn? Welcome. Says, not drawing, but have a story idea haunting me, so I'm getting it down in the
There
notebook.
you go,
Good.
get it.
That's what you do, man. Thank God Morbius tanked. Yeah, I mean, that could have been good, you know?
that could have
Because
been good.
what's his name is actually a competent actor.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, yeah, he's a competent actor.
He's
But, if you get a shit script, there's really nothing you can do about
Well, I
it.
think those writers are working on another movie that's coming out. I can't remember which one, but I think it's like a big movie. So they didn't lose their jobs at all. So there you go.
Yeah. Well,
Morbius
whatever.
had the guy from House of Dragon and Doctor Who.
Yeah, Matt Smith, he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I've seen clips.
I bought it in
Doctor
4K,
Doom is a great fucking villain.
and
He
I watched it in
absolutely
4K.
is, but why
pretty
use
badass.
him all the time?
Because they have yet to get him right,
Yeah, Doctor Doom.
and he's recognizable.
A kick-ass
I think use the
villain.
Mole Man or
There he is.
something.
Nah, man, Doctor
Or-
Doom's
or
badass.
Claw.
Nobody wants Mole Man. Besides,
Yeah.
the right Mole Man was in The Incredibles anyway.
That's true.
That's
the
true.
Incredibles is the best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
There you go.
Yep.
I'll go with that.
Brian Kriskow wants to know when you're launching Metal Mayhem Rock Boy Inc.
So Frog G is getting lettered now, and then we're gonna do Frog G 2, and then probably right after that, actually have a whole bunch of sketches from Metal Man Rock Boy on my desk right now. So
Wow.
Awesome.
working out some story
Nice.
stuff
So,
and
so one
villains.
guy's made of metal, and his sidekick is rock.
You won't understand. It's about comics, Jimmy.
Oh,
Wow.
Fucking shots fired. Yeah, just hi. I'd like to report a murder.
I got my head down drawing, and they're taking shots at me now. I'm like, all right, that's it. I gotta get my head.
Well,
up here.
at least with your head down, they'll miss you. The shots will miss you.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not Conan,
Oh, snap.
obviously. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
You
right.
nerds and your superheroes fantasies.
No, but I watched the same Jeremy Johns review of Madam Web, and basically at the end, I don't think I've ever heard him say this. He says it's dog shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wow.
it does not. I mean, it doesn't sound like a good. I mean, it sounds like it could be a good concept, but I mean, if you don't have Spider-Man in the movie, like you're kind of like taking out a linchpin to that whole universe because they're characters from his universe. So,
Yeah, and from what I
what's
understand,
up, Shelby? I don't know if I said hi. Welcome, Sal.
The plot's nonsensical. These people just can't write. I mean, that was one of the big problems with the Marvels is that I don't think anybody could have made that a good movie because the story itself is nonsensical.
Carol Danvers was a much more interesting character when she was Ms. Marvel or Warbird or Binary, and when she was, an alcoholic Air Force pilot. She had much more character depth before Kelly Sue DeConnick got a hold of her.
I like it better as
I said what I said.
Whoa.
She just, I don't understand why
Ooh,
fans
I like
keep
it.
supporting
I
these
like it.
movies. Well, maybe it won't be so
Dragon
bad.
Damn, dude, that's looking good, Jimmy. It's looking good, bro.
Thanks. Yeah, working on it. Dragon Age is
Nice.
almost done. Man, I can't
No,
wait.
Jimmy,
Almost done.
we're still discussing the alt cover. So I tried to send you a message, and Twitter went nuts on me and thought I was a robot. So I don't even know if it went through. So,
How
but
do we know
I
you're
got
not
it.
a
we're
robot?
still
so-
discussing the concept and everything. So just hang tight.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
But
You
yeah,
checked the wrong box when you sent the message. It said, "Are you a robot?" And you hit yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens. You got to be
No.
careful with them boxes.
Supposed to
Okay,
hit
all right.
no.
So
I know
again,
what-
I'm kind of new to Twitter, so I'm kind of.
I know that's what I did.
So, but yeah, Jimmy, your name came up. So
Sweet.
we also.
man. Appreciate that.
I hear.
I
he's
mean, we
becoming
actually
famous.
discussed you on Saturday, and then you put out a tweet saying you're available. It was like from our
No, he
lips
was a
to
robot.
God's ears.
No, he just meant Anna left him.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
You've been guilted Bancroft into getting you on the
She
show
just went
this
to
week,
the
man.
store. Don't start that.
No run.
We all know Anna would never leave Jimmy
Hmm.
for anything.
Yeah.
Not to be disagreeable. And go back, one stormy night. Please and
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Sure. Back Dragon Rage, everybody.
back Dragon Rage
Everybody go back
Oh,
Rage
yeah.
Tality's
bells on.
War on
with bells
Indiegogo.
on. Back
Yeah,
Jawbone. What is it? Jawbone
Job
of
on
Death?
Death.
Yeah, go back that too. We like it. We like
Go back
comics.
everything except the one book that we're supposed to name.
Oh yeah. We got Frog G too, if you want to back that. It's
Oh, I
almost-
thought you meant Devil Flyer, but I got you. There we go.
you can back Devil Flyer too if you
And back
want.
that booty.
Thank
up.
you, Hank.
If you want. If
What
you
do you
have
guys
any
split
money
show up?
left after you back Frog G, then you can go back Devil Flyer.
Have any of you seen any updates
That's
on
fair.
the Ditko estate and Disney?
I have not.
The what?
So,
Nope.
Okay, so basically, the Ditko estate has been in progress of getting back the rights for Superman from Disney.
Whoa.
The same-
Spider-Man.
Yes.
No.
Yes, this is
Spider-Man,
why
Doctor Strange.
This is why, yeah. So this is why Disney has not been putting Spider-Man into upcoming films, and that's also why they put so much energy into Miles Morales as
Right.
Yeah.
a new Marvel creation.
Yeah, they're going to
because
You mean the whole reason why they created Miles Morales to begin with?
Yes, yeah. So
They're
I was just
gonna
curious if anyone
minimize-
here heard anything about that.
Peter
No,
Parker.
I haven't, Shelby.
Well, I don't think it's Disney's call
Yeah.
to put Spider-Man in movies. It's Sony's. They own it. So
They own the movie rights, but they have a deal with Marvel
Disney.
Studios, Disney,
Yeah.
to put him in movies. And I imagine if there's actual legal, ramifications with the Ditko estate regarding Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and all that, they may have Sony themselves may not be able to use the character. So that's why they're using all the ancillary characters.
I predict that Spider-Man is going to end up being a licensed entity at some point. So where like you might actually see a DC Spidey.
What?
That'd be kind of cool.
Or McFarlane. I could see McFarlane. The same way that G.I. Joe and Jim and the Holograms and all that stuff is licensed
right.
as well, Transformers. I think it's going to end up being one of those situations.
Has there ever been a Jim and the
Oh, that's
Holograms
fucking
movie
crazy.
that isn't animated?
No. I don't
What's
not?
up, Shadowhawk?
Yeah.
Welcome.
They put one out. It's called Showgirls. If you saw it, Jason.
I didn't
What?
see Showgirls.
Yeah, you haven't seen Showgirls?
Only
Should I watch it?
Yeah.
with the sound down. Just
Should I watch
fast
it? Would
forward to
Mother
the-
like it, Shelby? Would Mother
Watch
like
it.
it?
Watch it with your pants off.
Watch it with the sound down.
I'm not
Your
gonna watch
pants
it with
off.
Mother.
Wow.
Sound down, pants off.
It's
Yes. That's the only way to watch
And
it.
then
How
go
am I
watch
gonna
it
hear the
by
band
middle
play?
afterwards.
How am I going
It's,
to hear the band play? That doesn't make any sense.
Luke's up there clicking end stream right now. I can hear.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for everybody being here, and
Showgirls
Showgirls
is so good that I get a boner when I watch Saved by the Bell now.
You remember whenever she got
That's
addicted to
awful
like
information I could've lived
methamphetamines
without.
and she kept saying, "I'm so excited," like on Saved by the Bell. They started a band.
Nope.
You don't remember that, dude?
Nope.
Saved by the
I
Bell is
didn't really watch
champion.
Saved by the Bell all that often. So
Did
I didn't
any of
either.
you watch
I was in
the Josie
college.
and the Pussycats movie?
Yeah, I
I've
did.
seen that.
no,
Did you?
Yeah,
I totally
Wow.
forgot they made a Josie and the Pussycats
What-
movie.
I
Did you
figured
like
all
it?
these
Lord.
I think I
all this
rented
shit
it.
made for girls is the thing. Because last night they were trying to talk me into watching Barbie over on Phil's
There you
channel.
go, Barbie and Ken. There you go.
I
I
have
have
no
No,
watched
you
interest
should
in
watch.
watching
You should watch the Josie and the Pussycats movie, though.
I've watched
Yeah.
Josie's
Yeah.
Pussy and Two Cats before. That
Oh my
movie's pretty
God! I
decent.
knew that was coming.
It tries to be funny.
That was great. That was great. Chat, rate that.
Yeah,
They love it.
I don't
They
think
love
you watched the same movie that everybody else is talking about, Ink. But I'm glad you enjoyed the one you did watch. I guess I don't know.
I mean,
Think
it
was
had some
directed by,
hot chicks in it. You know,
I tried to talk sci-fi with him, and all he brought up was Flash Gordon.
It was a Harvey Weinstein production.
Ugh,
Yeah,
God.
behind the scenes footage.
I knew it. Bonus.
What's
disc.
up, old dirty fatty? He says, I just got here, and the first thing I heard was, watch it with your pants off.
Yeah.
For everybody just tuning in.
know what this was.
Yeah, welcome all new viewers.
Don't blame
Right.
me.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Whose channel are we on? Are we on your
Luke's.
channel, Luke?
We're on Luke's.
Oh,
Yep.
I gotta watch
Oh,
my
gee.
mouth. Sorry.
There's a disclaimer on Luke's.
I think it's a little late for that. That's all right.
I thought we were on Jason's. I don't care about getting him canceled.
Yeah, that's fine. You can get me canceled all day. I'll just start a new channel.
What's up, Fana?
Famous
Ink's
pregnant.
movie was by the Soska.
I think somebody reviewed. I was seeing on Twitter that their Black Widow comic and said it was just unreadable. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I
they
saw that.
said it wasn't very good.
Said the
What
characters
comic?
didn't
Oh.
act like the characters
Black
at all.
Widow?
and
Well,
the
I'm
story
glad
was
that just
like
makes
what you
more
heard a
room
million
for the
times.
rest.
Which means John Delarose will give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Wait, there's a what Black Widow comic?
2 incest sisters.
This
out
was
of
like a
4.
few years ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
This was a few years ago.
Yeah, they're actually getting more sales
Widow.
now than they ever got of their comic.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
all press
because-
is good press, I guess.
Yeah, non-controversy, I guess, is the thing. But, whatever.
Has Marvel put out a good book in the last 20 years, though?
Yeah, the Hulk's good right now.
Hulk's pretty good. I don't know.
That's a
about-
Predator,
that's the only
Wolverine
one I'm
was
reading.
decent.
Have they
You're
made a
talking
good
about-
X-Men book in a decade?
The House
Incredible
of
Hulk?
X.
Listen, I enjoyed the beginning of Hickman's
House
run
of-
on the
House of
X-Men, and
X.
then it got
Yeah.
hijacked and turned into dumb bullshit. So, what's up, Hockey? Good day, sir.
That's what I think may happen with his Spider-Man, his Ultimate Spider-Man book that everybody's talking about. It'll start good and then,
They're gonna do what they do on like Netflix, where like the first 5 episodes are good, and then they throw in the gay, trans, lesbian stuff on episode 6, right before the finale. So,
I hope Marvel, DC, and other publishers screw up comics so bad that Devil Flyer does $1 million.
There's actually a really good show about a girl who's discovering her superpowers called I'm Getting Tired of This or something like that. It's got some long ass title. It was some independent graphic novel, I think, from the UK or something.
Oh, interesting.
But it was really good, and then Netflix canceled it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you have a good.
You'll notice that Netflix has a tendency to cancel good stuff that people are actually watching. A lot of these streaming services,
networks do that too. Like,
this is true. I mean, look at Fox's history of canceling anything sci-fi.
Did you see that show, The Travelers? That show was
that was good.
Amazing, and they canceled it. Yeah, it's about they travel so they can come from the future, and they can take over people that are going to die in the past, and then they try to change the world. But it's pretty freaking good.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I got like 2 seasons, and then it was gone. It was like,
what channel was that on, or what station was that on?
It might have been Fox. It's on Netflix now.
Fucking course. Any sci-fi anything on Fox was just cursed. Did you guys ever see Almost Human? It was like Carl Urban with dude. That was a great show. It was like futuristic cyberpunk, but kind of cleaned up, And I really enjoyed that show. Really well done. And then the Steven Spielberg dinosaur show that they did.
Oh yeah.
Way back in the 90s.
No, it was in the 2000s. I was living in Orlando,
the same sort
like
of thing,
2013.
Right?
Yeah, well, they went into the past. Yeah,
in the past and a different dimension. Yeah, it was.
I don't remember that one.
It was cool. Terra Nova.
Land of the Lost.
Terra Nova. Thank you. Yeah, Terra Nova was fucking great, and it only got 1 season. Same with Almost Human. What?
Terra Nova was an animation.
Oh, they say Traveler.
No, it was live action. And then that show cost them a lot of fucking money per episode too, and I guess it just didn't get the numbers they wanted.
Damn! Now you can make that on a Mac,
right?
I don't know why they canceled the Traveler show.
Wow.
If you've never watched Terra Nova, you should definitely check it out. It was good shit. It was really good shit. Yeah, see, Shadowhawk remembers Almost Human. It was a damn good show.
The TV show I'm thinking of was called I'm Not Okay With This. That was the one on Netflix, dude. I recommend watching that. That shit, it gets really good. They have.
I am not okay with this. Okay.
Yeah, and they actually have some, like a girl who's kind of discovering her sexuality or whatever, and she's kind of wondering, like, is it dudes, is it girls? But it's not woke at all.
Okay. It's a comedy series. Okay.
Yeah, it really is. It's dark. It's like dark humor, man, and it. She's also dealing with superpowers at the same time that she's, like a coming of age story.
See, they made a mistake on that show because I've seen that show and it looks from like the thumbnail and the description, it looks like it would be horrible woke garbage. That's why no one's watching it.
That's why I didn't. It took me like 2 years before I finally went, all right, let's see what this is, and I clicked on it and I was like, oh my god, like this isn't woke at all. And he's right, it looks woke in the thumbnail, like when you see it in the title and everything, but. Man,
it looks like crap.
It was good. Yeah, it did. I skipped it for so long. I had it in my list for 2 years. Didn't even watch it. But then
I don't even have Netflix anymore. So, to be honest, I don't miss it.
Yeah,
I don't miss it.
I may get it if Cobra Kai comes.
What did I
season
get?
6.
No, they got canceled.
I got Hulu so I could watch Lost again. So that's what I'm watching right now. Still in season 1.
Yeah, the problem.
Never watched Lost.
Netflix will pick up all the way to the end.
Netflix will pick up TV shows that are canceled already. I'm like, what's the point? They put a TV show on and it's only got 1 season, 2 seasons.
I hate when I watch like 3 seasons of a show and I don't look beforehand, and then like they leave the 3rd season on a cliffhanger, and then it's like, oh yeah, they canceled that show 5 years ago. They're never making it anymore. It's like,
Netflix does that.
Stop it. Don't do that.
Why license
right?
this crap?
And they always leave it on a cliffhanger, so
Yeah,
you
it's like
never resolve the story.
It's like they just want to pad their libraries. They're like, oh, this shit becomes cheap or free. They're paying us to have it in our library.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Well,
what they're
it's,
doing.
it's
That
probably
is.
that.
Do you have to watch it with your pants off? Says old dirty Fetty. That's your discretion there, buddy. That's at your
No,
I'd
discretion.
recommend it.
You do have to watch it.
You can leave your pants
I
on.
recommend watching Kylie Minogue videos from the 90s with your pants off and the sound down. When she's wearing the sheet. Yeah.
You sound just
yeah,
like
yeah.
my buddy Tom, Inc. That's how he watches them.
You mean your buddy Tom sounds like a prepubescent, slightly effeminate, diabetic blonde.
Where's my zit cream,
That kid.
man? I need some zit cream and some LA looks, motherfucker.
Who doesn't look before he steps into a hole?
Jesus.
Oh, I looked. I saw it all the way down, right up.
Lassie found
my
him.
neck.
What's that, Lassie?
Timmy fell down the well.
Almost
Yeah,
drowned.
Bill's in the well again?
Almost
Alright.
drowned too. Jesus, man.
The trench was full of water when I fell in.
Damn, are you serious?
Sake.
Upside
I'm
down,
not
head first in the trench full of water.
Almost drowned in a septic tank.
Fuck.
Well, you know
sake,
God hates
man.
you because you lived.
I know. My wife could have been a millionaire right now with my life.
I almost drowned in 3 feet of water once, man.
There you go.
Damn.
You know what? That's too low hanging of fruit. I'm just not even gonna bother.
Rex,
That's-
why
that's
were
a
you
mark.
drinking septic water?
What?
Rex drinking septic water again.
You guys missed it. Rex said he almost drowned drinking septic water.
I thought
No,
you said
he
he almost drowned in his
No.
That's what I
Shepard,
heard.
it's- No. Well, yeah, but selective hearing's a thing, you know.
Why were you in a septic tank, Rex?
Were you working with ink spots?
Yeah, I'm the only one that gets in septic tanks. I like it.
Rex?
I go
Are
in
you
the
there?
tank and it echoes
Yes.
like an opera inside this thing.
Okay.
Earmuffs chat. Rex, tell us what happened.
My brother tricked
Oh,
me
you
into stepping into a puddle of water. He said, "I bet you can't.
Survive.
I bet that water will go over your
He
boot."
was swimming.
And so I stepped off into
Jesus.
it and was dug out to put a septic.
Oh,
tank in. And I went down to 8 to 10 foot, pushed off, sucked up a bunch of water. He ran off. So if I hadn't got myself out of there, I would have drowned.
Was
fell
it right
into
before
that.
Christmas? Was he trying to
Gross.
eliminate the competition before Christmas?
Probably. Yeah, he tried it in the wound
Ah.
too.
I fell
Anyway.
into a dugout grave when I was drunk. We were messing around in the cemetery at night. And I
Fuck.
fell
What's
into
up,
a
Leak?
grave.
Was there a body in it?
No, they had dug it up
Oh.
with the coffin and they didn't put any barricades or anything around it. And I,
Well, you kind of hope if you fall in a hole in a
They
cemetery.
left it open for unwary fucks like you.
no one was
All I
supposed
heard
to be
is
in there.
Ink was grave robbing, and then he fell back in. That's what I heard.
He
That's
fell
the
back
only way I
into grave
could
robbing.
touch boobs. That's the only way. Gotta dig them up.
Disavow.
I thought they would smell better. though,
Disavow.
I
We're
can.
past the
Gross.
disavow stage in this stream.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Gross. Fucking necro boobs. There was a fucking rap group. I think it was called Wolfpack, and they had a song called "One Man's Trash Is Another Man's Lover." Death becomes her. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what that song. That's what that reminded me of, Ink.
I used to listen
So
to
thank you for making me remember that.
It's a good movie. Good movie.
Hey, I think you got a new person in the chat, man. What is
Excellent.
that? King Leak and Rock Hard comics.
King Leak
Really,
is,
King
not
Leak
new.
he's been around for a while.
Oh, first time I've ever seen him. Wow.
Oh, I believe you're being sarcastic and throwing some shade.
Welcome to the stream, King
No,
Leak.
I haven't seen.
We do
him.
comics
I didn't
here.
know. Am I
Welcome,
forgetting?
King Leak.
He will be launching his book 4th of July.
Ooh, what book is that?
There you go.
Neon Revelant.
Man, I don't
Some of
think
us
I've
dig
ever
up
run into
corpses.
him, have
Revenant.
I? King Leak. Damn it.
Yeah, there's a band called Caroline's Fine, and they have a song called "I'm a Necrophiliac."
There's a band called Necrophagia.
Necrophagia is a fucking great band. The Necrophagist is another good one. You talking about the one with King Worm as the lead singer?
I don't know who the lead singer is. I know Phil guest starred in guitars for one Necrophagia for a little bit.
What's up,
Hey,
Hockey?
everyone, Hockey Red Hockey
Welcome.
It's good to be with you today.
Those are the only words you're gonna say the whole stream.
Older Patty, if someone starts telling a story about being in a trash compactor, saving a princess, I'm calling
Oh, yeah,
bullshit.
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for bringing me on.
You're
Good
welcome.
one for your welcome wishes. It's very pleasing.
Oh, Hockey, we see you all the time.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Ink.
Whoa!
I love it. Nice bowler
Coming in
hat there.
spicy.
Dressed to the
I
nines.
like this
Governor.
hockey. Hockey's fun today.
Hockey's fun today. Normally, he's really boring.
Normally very boring. How is everyone? What is going on? I see a lot of drawing happen on a drawing stream. Good to
Is
know.
there?
No.
I haven't
Ah.
paid attention.
I don't draw.
So maybe I just won't draw today. I'll just be like the normal show.
Well, hockey, yeah, you might as well go
Where's
with
hockey?
the norm and not draw.
What are you drinking, Hockey? What is that?
A diet cola or no sugar cola.
Aspartame all day, every day. He knows what's up.
That soda is
There's
just
that
called
going on.
no sugar cola.
Generic
That's the name
diet
of it?
cola.
It's a like a cheap
What's up,
brand.
Jolly Green? Welcome.
Oh,
Hey, you got it.
Supermarket.
We knew it was cheap.
Budget
Budget
brand.
It just said cola.
Hockey, do you have septic tanks out there, or do you guys use buckets?
Not per. I don't have one personally.
They use kangaroo pouches.
Yes,
Versatile,
shit
those
in
kangaroo
animal
pouches.
damn it. King
well,
Leek
but,
says I talked to him on a stream before. Jesus Christ. Like Metal Movie and Brewski's are like, one day I want to go on his stream. He's like, you've been on my stream. Like, oh, shit. I forget stuff, guys. I'm getting
You got memory problems,
You're
don't you, buddy?
I am. I'm telling you, something's going on
You're
with me, man. I'm
streaming
forgetting
like
stuff. Don't take it
12 hours
personally,
a day.
guys.
Is
Smoking too much gum.
He's apparently just getting old. I mean, he may not look it, but he's just.
I look young.
is Anna putting
old.
antifreeze in the
Ages.
Kool-Aid?
It's all that damn aspartame she's
Yep.
putting in it. In my Kool-Aid.
Right?
No, that keeps you
Oh,
young.
that's not personal.
Man, I'm
Appreciate
sorry
it.
about that, King.
And it also
Man, I
causes
can't believe
Alzheimer's.
We've met. I forget. Metal Movie and Brewski's too. Man, I can't believe it.
I'm just glad you remembered that. You're part of this show, Jimmy.
I almost forgot. I was like, damn, Tuesday. What am I supposed to do on Tuesday? And I was like, don't you have TOPicLESS? Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone too.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
you're there already. You're there already.
Yes,
That's right.
indeed.
His pants are down right now. He's only
ahead.
wearing a bow tie.
Hey,
You know what's great about
Party from the
February
top
14th? You know what's fantastic about it?
Showgirls.
No, I'm going to be on with Irene later at night.
Are you?
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
Valentine's date. All
promoting
right,
my show.
congratulations.
No,
No, it's
dating
just
Irene?
promoting my book. Just promoting my book.
What
Oh,
do
you're
you
on
Good.
her
Tell her I
channel or
want to
she's
come
on
on
yours?
too.
Promoting my book. What?
Did
You're on
you
her
sell
channel or
any
she's
books
on
today,
yours?
Jason?
Well, I don't know. I didn't look.
You don't know if you're on her channel?
You did. You did.
No, I'm on her channel. I'm answering two people now at the same time. Jimmy, it's on her channel because she's promoting me. And Ink, I didn't look today, so I don't know if I.
You have 49 official backers and $2,429.
Nice.
When did you
Thank
start
you.
dating Irene?
Right on,
It's a
man.
good
Started dating
looking
Irene
book.
tomorrow?
No, I'm not dating. No, don't start these. Don't start because we're done with this.
It's a Valentine's date.
Jason would
Jason,
never
no.
date a
Jason's-
dungeon person.
Jason's
Listen.
spending Valentine's with his
Listen,
date.
did you guys set?
Irene-
Is it a
No.
set time and date that you're supposed to get together on this live stream?
February 14th.
See, you
The
set a
time
date
is 9:30, I believe.
with a female. See, it's a Valentine's Day date.
No,
All right.
no, don't.
Jolly
this
Green
is
wants to
how
see what you're
rumors
drawing,
start.
Jason, have you watched Showgirls?
Put your pants off and the
No.
sound down
I'm like the only person drawn on stream. I haven't watched it yet.
with your
Give me
pants
time.
off, the sound down, and an open
And
jar
Shelby.
of mayonnaise.
Oh, Shelby's drawing. I didn't know you
Shelby
did
is
that.
inking a page right there.
Oh, I'm off.
Oh, that's right.
Stop
Shelby's an
Sorry,
inker.
guys.
Shelby's
I
an
gotta
inker.
be careful. My pants aren't on right now. Here we go.
Are you watching Showgirls?
My pants are never.
No, I'm watching the
never
screen
wearing
with my pants
Jesus
down. It's not
Christ.
weird.
What does that matter?
I can't believe
Old
you
Dirty
held that
Fatty, I'm not
line
highlighting that.
with microns.
I like
man.
I like
That's
seeing Rex in the
crazy.
middle.
Yeah, I like
too, I'm gonna
microns,
tell you.
Jimmy. I like using microns.
Yeah.
I know that Shelby is the second best
This is
inker
all
next to
wet.
Jimmy there. So
This is
everybody
all
looking good, man.
hit
wet.
Shelby up for inking if
All
Jimmy
wet.
Reyes says
Oh, I can
no.
show you my other page.
I want
Okay.
Shelby to give me
Okay.
inking lessons.
Shelby,
This one.
how
This one
much do you
finally
love
finished.
inking?
I finally
Ooh,
finished this guy.
sweet.
Oh,
Look.
nice.
Look right here. He's all crack, 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 crack.
Look.
And shrimp.
Look. Listen.
And then swing.
Ooh, and
This is
she's like
Showgirl's
coming
outtake.
closer.
And then
No, it's
Shwing.
not.
Yeah.
hey guy. She's all hey guy.
Is this Spawn versus
The
Rogue?
kiss.
Guy gives me.
This is an ad
Sure, excuse me.
for car insurance.
Your inking
odd.
reminds me
Yeah,
of
this is
Cedric
extended.
Nocon.
She's trying to let him know about his extended warranty.
I don't know who Cedric
He
Nocon
doesn't
is.
I've been trying. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended
Yes.
warranty.
This is what happens.
Drivetrain is gonna.
You don't have to be sorry, Old Dirty Fatty. You don't have to be sorry. Yeah, there's some badass chains, man. That's a good looking
They
page.
are-
On the
You
chain.
made him look Sylvestry.
Look at
That's
that.
really,
Ooh,
you
okay,
elevate
that
that
one.
guy's work.
I'm not allowed to
Oh,
show
Hang on,
that.
hang on.
Oh,
Oh, you're not supposed to show that?
No, I can't.
Little.
It's for a secret thing. You guys missed it.
Oh.
Secret thing.
Yeah. I just
Is it
packed
for
out of the
Ghost
bag.
Machine? For you when you start working for Ghost Machine?
It's absolutely not for Ghost Machine.
That means it is. It's for
I'm
Ghost.
gonna work.
Give it-
I'm gonna work
Right.
for Ghost Machine. I
Give it
want
a
to
minute.
draw.
Shelby's gonna run off and go take a deuce. That burrito's gonna kick in just a minute.
Wow. Okay.
No,
That's
I got one of those
horrendous.
Australian buckets underneath me. That's why my pants are on.
Burrito
Oh,
timer.
ramen
Oh,
strudel.
he's a real artist. See
God
that?
Oh, Hockey,
Damn.
did you give Shelby a bucket?
Look,
I went to KFC. I just saved the bucket.
Pockets.
You just kept the bucket. Also,
Is Hockey
gross.
still here?
Jesus.
Did Hockey leave?
No, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
He's just not. He's just not paying attention to you. That's all.
Oh, jeez.
Jason. Bloody hell.
Good to
Hawkins
see you,
is
Jason.
Doing what the rest of us are doing. He's ignoring you.
Oh my gosh,
What?
Yep.
Hockey, your accent needs some work.
Who said that? That's
Yeah,
looking
Shelby,
good, Jimmy.
Shelby has the most authentic Australian accent on panel.
I need. It's like I need to go
Yeah,
over there and
Shelby's
teach
really
him how to
good.
talk.
I know, dude. This is ridiculous. Most unprofessional.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Hey, Moore. Should I show him the page that I'm working on? I'm working on page 11.
Yes.
Yeah,
Show it.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Show us what
It
you
turned
do.
out pretty good
Yeah,
on
it's a
Saturday.
Turn it up to 11.
Yeah, you can
Let
take
me
my
see.
page off. Let's see your page, man. I
All
wanna
right.
see it.
Let me switch my camera here. To
Now we'll see if he has his
Yeah.
pants off.
It's some bricks. Shit and bricks.
That's way too many lines. That's far too many lines.
Yeah, it's a 3-point perspective. What do you want from me? So yeah, this is the Mercenary Guild's castle.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks good, man.
Yeah.
Bane and Malchus are coming up to the castle. It's yeah,
Nice.
establishing
You can
shot.
go
here. Let
sign
me
up
get
today,
rid of
friend.
the 3-point perspective. So yeah,
Sky.
I forgot
Thank
to
you.
ask you. Is this book in color, or are you guys doing black and
Yeah.
white, or how are you doing?
Yeah, it's color.
yep,
We
it's gonna
got
be color.
Frank Walk doing the colors.
Oh, nice.
I'm not familiar with them. Have they done any other like books that I would know?
Them. What are you using pronouns for?
It's a
He
they.
has a
Shooting the
portfolio.
gender.
I mean, we look through a number of colorists, and he's done. You know, I'm not sure what major books he's worked on, but we liked his work, and so far, we really like his work on what he's doing on this. Him and Luke seem to work well together as far as
Good.
Yeah,
he can take criticism. You know, if something's too dark or just a bit, you know, he
needs to
can
be
change
fixed.
the-
So yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's the colors you want.
yep,
That's good.
definitely.
It's good to have
Thanks.
good chemistry.
I mean, we have a lot of
Absolutely.
you know, we're considered probably no names as far as, you know, but
Yeah,
hopefully
I'm
we
a
won't
no-name.
be that way when this book comes
Yeah,
out. You know,
Ink Spots is a no name.
Yeah, I don't know about chemistry.
No,
I
Ink
mean,
Spot's
because
a
me and Jason
no-brainer.
hate each other, and we still work together. So.
I'm just waiting for Ink to die so I can like give. Frog
Yeah,
Punch
he just
the
wants to
world
get the
ethic.
rest of the shares.
I'm
of
still
his
waiting
own
for my
character.
apple seed.
well, I like to get this book out and then maybe
What's an apple
sponsor.
seed?
I want to sponsor a race car.
No pressure there, Luke.
Hmm.
You waiting for?
Hey, you know what? I function under pressure. You know, whatever.
Under
Bring it on.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'd like to get this book
Bum, bum,
out.
bum, bum,
My
bum,
stomach
bum, bum.
doesn't, handle
Ice,
under pressure
ice,
very
pressure.
I'm just trying to get my character on a shopping cart.
well. I'm just trying to.
I'm just
get
trying
I
to
mean,
my-
watch
that's the
Showgirls.
ultimate ad stuff. You know.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
Maybe
find one of those
maybe like a
burritos.
PetSmart or a Goodwill or something.
No. You want to aim high, like Walmart.
Walmart.
You know,
I'm
or
gonna
Target, or
sponsor-
Target, as
I'm gonna
the high and mighty say. Target.
I'm gonna sponsor a girls' little league. They're gonna
Whoa.
have Dragon Rage all over their uniforms.
You just want to put on a dress
disavow.
and play with him. That's
Hey,
the only way he's ever going to get to play baseball.
It's not 1950. They don't
Don't-
have a league
don't-
of their own.
Listen, don't disparage his dreams, you bigot.
He just wants to
Big
play
in.
ball.
I just want
That's
to play
all.
ball, man. And I want to win. I want to be able to have a good competition.
Just-
a chance of winning.
Jimmy wants to be in a league of his own.
Jimmy
Yeah.
will
There's
be
no
the
hat.
only trans athlete that doesn't win.
There's no crying in baseball, Jimmy.
beat by the 9-year-old girls.
build it and they will come.
There is no crying in
They're better
baseball.
than me.
Don't forget.
My
Look at
standard
what
to
you think
criticism
you
is you're stupid
Korea.
and you smell funny. Uh-huh.
I'm still sore from cutting my grass this afternoon, man. I'm still recovering
Is
from
that
that.
what you call it? Cutting the grass?
Cutting the
I'm
grass.
still
Take it easy, Shadowhawk. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Later,
Thanks,
Shadow.
Pull my
Shadowhawk, I
finger, I'll
appreciate
show you.
I was cutting the grass earlier.
Ugh.
He
Chris.
left before I forget him. Before I go,
Manscaping.
who was Shadowhawk? What was?
He's
is
my
he new?
co-host.
That's
new.
all right.
He's new to
You'll
show.
forget that you were here later on this evening.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Shadowhawk is a really cool looking character design drawn by a really bad artist way back. That's what Shadowhawk was.
Man,
I have a couple sketch
Oh,
cards.
I have those Shadowhawk comics. I still have those books. Oh my god, they are
I have
so
all
bad.
of them. I have number 1 through.
He-
Well,
I
I have
just bought
1 through
the
5.
Shadowhawk 2 die cut cover.
And Valentino just basically traced over Mark Silvestri's Ripclaw jumping off the buildings on Cyberforce #1. He used that in Shadowhawk.
Did you ever see Eric Larson shows in that collected edition, Shelby? Do you see like where Valentino drew Savage Dragon on the cover of Shadowhawk, and then Eric Larson goes in and completely changes everything? He was supposed to
yes.
ink it. He
He
redrew it.
redrew that. You know what's funny is that's probably the only Shadowhawk poster that actually sold in comic shops.
Yeah.
Because they were
Larson's
like, "Oh, cool,
I ain't
Larson."
fucking inking this garbage. I'm redrawing it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is pretty.
But I mean,
terrible.
he made Guardians of the Galaxy, cool. But man, he can his drawing. I couldn't stand his art.
No, he wasn't a good artist. Didn't he have like Yeep draw Shadowhawk?
Cap, yep.
Chap, yep.
No,
Yeah.
no. Chance
was
Wolf. Chance Wolf came over and was drawing.
Oh
it.
yeah,
'Cause
Chance Wolf was his inker, wasn't it?
He did some inks. Yeah, I've been talking to Chance a little bit. He's got a book he's going to be putting out. I'm doing a little bit of this and that with him right now.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
But Chance's stuff wasn't bad. Chance came over from. He used to do a bunch of like finishes and inks for Todd, like way back in the day. Of course, he did the logos for the Max and for Pitt as well, but that wasn't like his bread and butter.
I mean, the logo for the Max is great. Very, very
Yeah.
iconic.
But he,
like Moon Knight, great costumes, just always horrible stuff.
Although the Max and Pit
yeah,
logo
he was a ghost
pretty
inker for a
similar.
long time on Spidey and for the early Spawn books.
I mean, no. They're both big dudes, big characters, but they're not. They don't really look similar.
No, he said the logo.
Oh, the logos. Oh, the logos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did.
Sorry,
some inks
I missed the logos bit.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to listen to
He
Jimmy.
did a little bit of inking too over Keone on some of the I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look which issues, but he did some fill-ins. He's one of those dudes that he's so nice and he's so good that like everyone just wanted to be around him and have him working with them and stuff.
I mean, that's cool.
No,
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
the opposite of that.
We know.
he had a.
We know. It's okay. We know.
He had a very cool. He
Don't
had
worry,
a very
I'll
cool
be
run
super
on
big time.
Do you guys remember Curse of the Spawn, that comic?
Yeah, I remember.
I
Didn't
have the
Tony
Yeah.
Daniels
compendium.
draw that?
Okay, so he did inks on Curse of the Spawn. Who was the penciler? It was
Tony
like later
Daniel,
on, so
wasn't
like
it? Tony
Dwayne
Daniel
Turner?
did, didn't he? Oh, Dwayne Turner. Yeah.
Dwayne Turner. Yeah, so he started inking them when Mickey, because Danny Mickey inked the first like 4 or 5, and then Chance came in and he came in
I
and took over
remember.
inks. Yeah,
Look, Mom.
I have
what
all
I
of
got.
those in a
Check
box.
this
that
out.
stuff's cool, man. That
You
stuff's
all see
hella
this
cool.
one?
What you
like,
got there? Hang on.
Look at this. Curse.
Oh, nice.
Spawn. Look how fat
Got
that
that
thing is.
compendium.
But look what the cool
Nice.
part of it is. It's completely black and white.
Oh
That-
shit! It's just the line
that was-
work.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is what I want, man.
Nice.
That's the way I want
I
my
have
book-
all
my
the
books
single
look like
issues
this.
of that series.
Right.
I want Dragon Rage black and white.
yeah, a lot of Danny Mickey in the beginning there. I always thought Danny should have actually been the penciler and
What
the
did
inker of it.
Didn't Tony Daniels do some Spawn stuff?
Regular
Oh,
issues.
Regular Spawn.
Yeah, he did regular
Yeah.
Spawn stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne Turner
That's
and
some great line work.
there were some other artists that came in and did stuff later
Wow.
on too. Yeah, I think that's Chance's inks.
Yeah, but I got this on
Later on,
Amazon,
yeah.
dude. Like this whole. thick
That's
thing.
awesome.
Badass.
Hey, what's up,
But-
Art of Roy?
What's up,
Art
bro?
of Roy, is that he new? Is he first?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Here we go again.
Kick Jimmy.
He says Chance Wolf also did some porn back in the day. Holy shit!
Back in the day. Watch it with the sound down.
Wow.
Watch it with the
You watch
pants
everything
off.
with the sound down and your pants off, apparently.
That's right. Even the stream.
I gotta get running. I gotta get up early,
Ugh.
early
All
morning.
right, Jimmy.
I got a
All
lot
right.
of work on Dragon Rage. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Is it?
I gotta get plenty of rest, and I gotta make sure I'm limber and stretched and everything.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
himself in a hard shape.
Christ.
Right now?
Come on, Jimmy.
All right, make sure you do your stretches on that footstool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Gotta be limber for tomorrow.
All right.
All right, man. I'll see you guys.
Take it easy,
Later,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Good to see you, man.
All right.
Bye.
I heard so Kyle Holtz is doing some
Wait.
Spawn now, and it looks really good.
I bet he already did.
He's a natural fit for Spawn. I love Holtz's stuff, man. He's fucking great.
I hated him when he first came out, and then like now he's one of my favorite, like top 5 right now. So
Did you ever read the Carnage book that he did with Warren Ellis?
no, I think what I remember him first is from is it Shadow Man from Ultraverse, and then some Spider-Man stuff he did.
Mm.
It was like that weird Spider-Man though. It was like reimagined. I can't remember what it was, but it was a weird
Ben-
Spider-Man.
The Ben Riley stuff.
No, it was where Spider-Man was actually like they tried to make it more literal, where he was like more of a creature.
Spider. Yeah.
Oh wow!
He had a bunch
Remember?
of, he had a bunch of arms. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a weird face.
I wasn't buying any Spidey books around that time.
I don't even really remember that one. Wait, did he do the Kane book? Like back when they were doing like the maximum clonage shit?
He did it.
Yes, it's that era. It is that era. Yes.
Okay.
But he wasn't like a regular. He was different. Like even like Dr. Octopus was like literally like had octopus arms in it and stuff.
Was it a what if?
No,
No.
it's Marvel's. It's like he lives, he prowls, the Spider-Man.
I think it was. I think it was
Weird.
part of that Clone Wars thing. I think it was just like its own thing, but part of that.
What was it called?
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
I just remember the figures coming out at Toys R Us around that same era. 'Cause
Right.
They were real big into action figures too.
It was written by
Right.
Paul Chris.
Well, I remember Man Spider King League. When
it
he,
was 2000. It came out in 2000, July 2000. So, and yeah, it was just a
Shit, no, I don't
weird
remember that at
Spider-Man.
all. Yeah, I remember Man Spider when they, when his,
Here,
mutation
I'll put
or
a link to it in the private chat. JPEG of it. It's very different Spider-Man.
Show them an animated GIF.
oh, okay. I remember
remember
seeing this
that?
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing this
Weird.
cover. Here, I'll. Very weird. I'll bring it up so the audience can see.
But when he was doing
Share
that stuff, I
screen.
did not like him at all. I was like, this guy sucks. And now he's like top 5. Like, I love it
Yeah.
now. So
Oh, it's just great.
yeah, it's so
That is-
strange.
that is some interesting stuff. Yeah, I remember the fonts and stuff like that, and the design of the covers and stuff. But I don't think I ever read this.
Yeah, this is right after
Wow.
a bunch of us used to work for London Night Studios way back, and he was one of them. He was doing some Razor book, and I was doing some book called Night Shift, and also a book called Morbid Angel.
I remember Night Shift.
And I remember Morbid Angel. Yeah.
And Morbid
I
Angel.
remember the band Morbid Angel.
He was doing a mini series, I think, for Everett. It was a Razor book. The thing I didn't like about it was the faces were very like, you know how Tim Vigil really pushes the cheekbones? It was like that times 100.
Yeah.
Like the cheekbones were really pushed. So everybody looked like they were like 100 years old. But the rendering was awesome. So it's nice to see that he kind of grounded himself and kind of found a style, and stuck with it.
Yeah, he's like a lot different now. And then like his anatomy is so like everyone is so damn buff now. And it's when he draws, like you can see
It's a little bit, yeah, it's a
damn
muscle.
muscle.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
over the top. Yeah.
I think it came together though, like because the older stuff was it just needed some work.
He did a lot of solid blacks early on, and now it's like it's not all solid black. It's like tons of rendering into the black now, and it just
Yeah.
better. So.
Yeah, he's got a little more of like a Bernie look to him now. I think.
That's what I think.
Agreed.
Like a
Yep.
modern
Yeah.
day.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Very Wrightsony. Yeah.
Yep. I love this stuff. I fucking love
Pretty
it.
good.
I want to front
Yeah,
from it.
Right. That'd be fucking badass, man.
It would be awesome. Well, he follows me on Twitter, and then I always like his stuff, and he responds. So maybe there's
You should tell him about Showgirls.
I will. I'll be like, let me give you a tip. You draw me a Frog G cover, I'll give you a tip about how to watch Showgirls. What you do is you go buy 2 jars of mayonnaise. And then get back to me. 2 jars of mayonnaise. Leave them out in the sun for at least an hour.
Right.
Gross.
That's how you get
Pretty
food
gross.
poisoning.
Kind of gross. A little gross.
I'm gonna go take some aspartame.
That'll help.
Have some cola from Australia. I want some Australian cola hockey.
Well, come and get some, you lazy bastard.
Jeez. Wow.
You-
What? I don't
you
know where that
lazy
came
bastard.
from.
I like it. He's a
Who
little
is this?
salty today. He's
Where
really
did
salty.
he go?
He lives by the sea.
That's how you do it.
What do you want?
He's getting a little too cocky with his improved
Who is this
art.
Australian
Rockman.
demon?
Well, change his name to Cocky instead of Hockey.
Whoa!
Oh, well, that'll
wow.
explain it.
Like Kid Rock. Cocky. Stop it. I just threw up in my mouth. Nothing like a little warm mayo to get the day started.
Oh, God, what is wrong? Gross. Yeah, I don't remember if Man Spider shot webs out of his butt. That's
He
horrifying.
did not. He did
At
not.
least it wasn't in the
I
armpit.
think I don't
hair
think I was reading comics in that era.
when he was menstruating.
And King Link wants to read it now.
What?
Oh, Lord.
When
Yep.
Spider Girl menstruates, webs come out. That's what he was saying.
Yes.
Nymphini by Chance
spoiler
Wolf
alert.
from Ripoff Press. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
look! I bought a Cerebus that had, they were going to do a con, and it had the covers to one of the covers to Poison Elves on it. That's why
Nice.
I bought it.
Hell yeah, dude. If you've never read Poison Elves, that's a fucking great book.
So good.
I think I've got the
So
complete
good.
run.
I was reading some single issues the other day.
Nice,
So-
man.
So great.
I would love to find a copy of I Lucifer #1. Like I've got a copy of #2, but I don't have a copy of number 1.
I just have a whole bunch of random issues. Like I'm missing a bunch in between, like a bunch in like the 40s and 50s. But
Yeah.
I think like later on, when his drawing had changed at that point a little bit too, got a little better, I guess.
Yeah.
It's hatching and stuff.
I mean, like, Poison Elves is like the epitome of like indie 90s black and white comic, man.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
It's
You
my
know,
favorite.
and
I'll check it out.
oh, it's so
Elves.
good.
Awesome.
You
I
absolutely
thought
dig it.
I thought that was a
The
great.
Drew
way to cover
Hayes,
up.
not the new stuff by different artists. Get the Drew Hayes, the guy that made it. That's what you want to read, not like the
Yep.
new series.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that they even tried to do a new series. They had Derek Robertson do covers for those too.
Yeah, he was Poison Elves, so that's like
Yeah.
a book you can't have someone else do. So, like,
Well, I mean, nobody drew like Drew. You know, nobody did artwork like Drew did the artwork, man. You know, that's what made it so unique. His writing style, his art style.
and then he died like super young. Sucked.
So yeah, sleep apnea. I've
That's what got
said
him,
it
sleep
before.
apnea?
He had sleep apnea real bad. Then he got pneumonia and died in his fucking sleep.
Holy shit.
Basically, fucking suffocated, had a heart attack, and died in his sleep.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, if you snore really loud and snore really badly, get checked out for sleep apnea, and
Yes, Shelby.
get it looked at.
Get on CPAP or something.
Yes, Shelby.
That's what I
Something.
have.
I know you.
I mean, it's
I got it coming
serious
tomorrow.
shit, man. It will kill you. It will kill you
gonna
if
kill
it's
you,
not taken
Shelby.
care of and treated.
Oh, God, you're stressing me out. That's gonna kill me.
I know. I think I just threw up.
I feel
my
like
mouth.
you already, have
Gonna
been told
die
this by
tonight.
your doctor if you've got a CPAP machine. I'm just saying. Let's see.
Shelby is the paps.
Adam
He
Hughes
just
did
didn't
inks on an
remember.
issue
I got
as
a-
well.
I got a pap
Nice.
smear machine.
Wow.
That's
Pep smear machine.
not the same thing.
That's not
Also
the way
gross.
it. No.
You knew what this was.
I never read
And-
any Sarah ever. Should have.
I've read a few issues here and there. I actually have the omnibus of the first, however many issues of Cerebus. It's
I
fun
just have
stuff.
A couple
Cerebus?
random issues.
Cerebus, yeah. Cerebus the Aardvark.
Hated it.
Hated it.
And
I
yeah,
know,
Art
I
of
know a
Roy.
lot
He
of
was
people
he was
like
he was heavy. He was a heavy
I
person.
wasn't
He's
a fan.
fat like ink.
Yeah, probably.
Said he's heavy.
Yeah, he was a big boy. He was a big
Search
Hayes
boy.
is fat like
Search
That's
vitriol.
It's gonna get eaten.
Eaten by ink.
Disgusting the masses.
disgusting.
7.
Somebody's got to do it.
Like 7. All right. Where's this?
You kick him. Watch him explode.
Huh. Yeah.
Belly buster. Hell
Belly
yeah.
busted.
It's my favorite sport.
Oh yeah,
And mud wrestling.
didn't realize that was a sport. Hi, Katie. Hello. Hi.
I live in Arizona.
Katie.
Yeah, me too. Even though it looks like fucking the Antarctic right now.
Is it still snowing? It's actually not too crazy here in
It's
my
not
where I
snowing, it's
live.
just left over.
Have we
Okay,
established
come
how far away I
Come
am
on.
from you, Ink?
4 hours.
You want to get up on my lap?
Four-
Come on.
Oh, you're like way north then.
Yeah, you're like 4 hours away.
Okay, yeah, it's snowing where you're at. You're basically in like a different state. It doesn't feel like the same state up there.
My sister lives up there by the university, and I hate going up there. I hate Tucson.
I live here
Oh.
and I hate it.
Art
I
of Roy
call it
Linsner did a variant cover for the first issue that Drew did with Sirius Entertainment when he moved over to Sirius Publishing. Linsner did a variant cover for Poison Elves #1.
You know what a really cool indie book is that I've always enjoyed. You guys might like it, maybe not. I've always liked
Fatality.
David Lapham's Stray Bullet series. I have most of the floppies from back in the day. They're just different.
Yeah, I've read a couple of those. Yeah,
they're not superhero books. It's almost like No Country for Old Men type storytelling. You know, it's like you never know where it's going to go.
It's just an indie comic. You know, it's using comics as a storytelling medium. It's not cape shit or
you know. Read Box Office Poison. I can't really remember what it was about. I think it was just like a autobiography kind of comic, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
I used to buy Stray Bullets when he he had a company called El Capitan, and that was I know he went to Image with it. I haven't read any of that material, like the newer stuff, from like 2017 or whatnot.
They used to buy Stray Bullets, Box Office Poison, Poison Elves. Those were like the indie books that they would carry. So I would buy them all.
I mean, there used to be a really good, thriving indie scene in the 90s.
Well, I think Lapham. I think he had a little bit of indie success because of all the work he was doing. He was wasn't he the letterer with most Valiant books back in the day?
That name sounds familiar.
I feel like he was the letterer of like most of their books. I know he did something at another smaller company, not a Marvel or a DC, but. I think that's one of the reasons why he had some. Oh, he was the artist on that Warriors of Plasm.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that book.
Plasm book.
Actually, yes.
Defiant.
I actually still have some of those.
Yeah, that was Defiant. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Defiant. Yeah.
Anyways, he was Jim Shooter adjacent, so I think that was probably why he had a little bit of push.
Oh, I remember that book.
Yeah.
Warriors of Plasm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on that. It was something like that. It was one of those things that you would see. You would see a lot of his stuff as like full page hand colored ads in early Wizard mags. You know.
Art of Roy says he drew a lot of early Valiant books as well.
That checks.
And I've never read Lapham's werewolf book. Anybody else?
Valiant seemed like it was like the place for like all the old artists that couldn't get work anymore. They just like hired all the old dudes to draw the books.
One reason
there's a lot of talent over at Valiant, man.
Well, there was eventually, but when I first
it was, yes, you're correct. As a young collector, it definitely felt like the place
all the
where
old
like
guys were over there.
The ones that Marvel ran through a meat grinder, and
that was. There was a reason for that, because
and then they got cool, and then they got the bigger artists going over. Like
Wizard was pushing their books real hard for a bit, so I think that was kind of giving them a little bit of credence.
Casada over there drawing Ninjak. You had Bart Sears doing Turok and Exo. There was they even had Dan Jerk doing Solar Men of the Atom for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got all those. But,
what was the reason, Rex? I know you're trying to say.
Oh, sorry, Rex. Say it again. Schoolish
for
Rex.
the moment. It was because Shooter wanted to start out with the superhero with Valiant, and they went with in the early days. Their first thing was Nintendo properties, and that didn't go over well. So there wasn't money later on per se to get that top talent that was younger talent, so they went with some of the older artists that were already
Bob Hall. That guy
Bob Hall, right? Yeah. Steve Ditko did Shadow Man cover number 6, and Bob Hall was inker on that.
Magnus Robot Fighter was never cool. I never saw like one good issue.
It was his outfit, dude. You saw his outfit.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It wasn't cool.
What the hell am I looking at here?
This guy's wearing a skirt.
That's not even a fucking kilt. That's literally a fucking skirt.
It's a skirt.
Yeah, he was not a cool character.
I feel like they're.
I mean, concept is cool, but
fit right in
execution.
Today's mainstream comics.
Magnus Transfighter.
They're trying to appeal to younger kids with some of these older characters, and it just didn't work because they didn't have shoulder pads. They didn't have all the.
They didn't have pouches. They didn't.
Yeah, I mean, really, they didn't, because that's what all of us were doing. We were all like, "Oh shit, this is the path to success." This high octane, fast paced, whatever it was that we were producing. And they didn't
Right.
have that. They were like, no, here's a bunch of 6-up pages and 4-up panels. And, that just wasn't interesting to young aspiring artists.
And
you know what I'm
it
saying?
seemed like
I
when
think that was part of it.
when it seemed like when they were finally starting to get a following, then they were closed. They were done.
Yep.
At that
They
point.
shut the doors as soon as they got popular.
I know. I was like,
Yes.
everyone's paying attention.
I
All
know.
right, we're closing down.
All right, we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I got a-
the
I got a
money
friend who
wasn't-
was.
when was that? I mean, comics themselves were kind of collapsing at that point, weren't they?
No.
No,
No,
they were
still-
just like
no.
starting to like they were in Wizard all the time. They did a crossover with Image, and it's like, oh, these
Yep.
guys might be cool. And then next thing you know, they're gone. And
I
then
think there was something that came out about that though. Like we're
they
basically
bought by Acclaim, right? By the video
they
game
were
company.
basing
Yes.
Yeah, but they were basing their projected sales weren't hitting the mark because they were trying to base their sales on Image sales, and they could never compete with Image numbers. Is what it was.
Well, yeah. Image was the,
But I'm
the,
just saying
the
that's
big
that's kind
independent
of like
dog.
they're like, oh, if we can't reach this, 300,000 a month marker, then we're not going to be able to continue. It's like, dude, you can't even get 100,000. What are you talking about?
Right. Well, I mean, if they had taken more time, they like you said, they were just starting to get popular, and then they kind of shut up doors. So
They were from what I heard, they were paying some pretty high rates to a lot of their creators too. So
Yeah, I only know that Jim. I don't know how you say his last name.
Shooter?
Jim Calafiore.
Oh, Calafiore.
Stephen
only know
Vaughn
him
actually said
because he
Go
was
ahead.
in Wizard all the time. Like he did
Yep.
like the Wizard. What is it? Draw thing where it taught you how to draw.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Calafiore, Sean Chen, Rags Morales. Those are all
Yep.
guys that Valiant created.
But he would do those Wizard drawing things, basic training. Yeah, and he would show you like how to do shading or draw Exo Manowar or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Bart Sears stuff over there was awesome. Yeah,
Dude,
but I really
Sears
liked
killed over there. His
even
Torah-
Casada.
I liked his XO stuff.
Oh, Ninjak was awesome, dude, with Casada on it.
Yeah, but issue 0, it was that Chromium issue 0 is what actually the first time I spent money with them.
Yeah.
Overprint, not worth
Casada,
anything
right?
now.
They booted Jim Shooter, says Art of Roy, and apparently Bob Layton's a backstabber. Barry Smith jetted around the time Shooter left, and they died when Acclaim bought them. Yep, Acclaim did not know a damn thing about comics. They were a video game company.
Barry
Yeah.
Windsor
Shooter
Smith
got
threw like
shit
that
done.
Archer and Armstrong or something.
That book's terrible. Honestly.
I know that was the worst Barry Windsor Smith stuff I ever. It was like a way bad matching for him. It's like, why isn't he drawing superheroes?
He
Why is
was-
drawing
Right.
He was super.
Maybe he didn't want
emotionally
to.
invested in that book. No.
Yeah.
He was
Ink
really
spots,
invested in
do
that
you
book.
like
Is
Rune?
he really?
Do you
I
like
loved
Rune?
Rune. Rune was great from Multiverse. It was amazing.
Yeah, I got a whole video showing off all. I have every Rune book.
The coloring
and-
sucked, but the book was great. Like the art was good.
No, he
You
colored
liked that?
himself.
What? I hated that
Yes.
coloring. I hated
That was
that.
Barry coloring himself, man.
That was
yeah,
like
that was
just-
that stuff was good.
him throwing colors at the page or something, man. That was weird.
You didn't like it because it was a digital translation of his hand coloring.
I like his watercolors when I see him. I did not like.
So-
yeah.
I don't have the book next to me. In Rune, it was the Send Away issue, which they later published as Rune 0.
Yeah.
He hand colors. It's sort of like the origin of Rune. He looks suspiciously like Conan the Barbarian,
Yep.
and those pages are hand colored, and they're beautiful.
They're great, huh? Yeah,
Mhm.
they like when I got the comics, they were like the colors were so super saturated, and it was like it's not
Yeah.
working. It doesn't work.
No, just heavy blue, heavy purple, heavy yellow, heavy red. But they look, I'm telling you, man, they look super nice, like really nice. They should have
Jason,
had a
Old Dirty
way-
Fatty says, I don't care how many lines you put down on that paper, the voices in your head aren't going away.
I'm trying to make them.
Uh-huh. And Art of Roy says, you take that back about Archer and Armstrong.
Archer and Armstrong was a
Oh.
crap garbage.
It was
book
terrible.
book.
It was
It
terrible.
was the worst
It was
Valiant
terrible.
book ever.
And Shelby, some person has a question here for you. Is it true Liefeld was always in a bathrobe while in the office?
No, I never saw him in a bathrobe at home. I saw him in underwear.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Go
He-
on.
one time-
Who has it?
So we used to have because I was there for a handful of years, and he would do this thing that he thought was
Breaking Bad
funny.
was
It was
great.
like that dad. It was like dad funny, even though he didn't have kids at the time. We'd be on the couch or couches in his giant living room, and we would usually on Fridays or Saturdays. We'd usually have like these Laserdisc parties where it was like a bunch of dudes from the studio would show up, and we'd watch like Aliens, or we'd watch whatever, Running Man or whatever.
Right.
And he had this thing where he'd always come out and like drop a bomb behind somebody in the couch and then walk away and then laugh as it hits them in the mouth. He had the worst smelling farts.
Who would do
Yeah.
this?
Liefeld. He had his farts, like, you know how when you tell someone like, bro, that smells like death, they smelled like death. Like they were the worst farts I've ever smelled in my life.
Listen,
Way
I'll
to-
have
way
to
to treat your
reread
guests.
Archer and Armstrong now that because I only saw it when I was a kid and I thought it sucked. So maybe I'll have a different opinion now that I'm older.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
maybe
I
there
can't.
wasn't enough action in it,
It just
back in the
looks
day for you.
Such a boring crap book to me back then.
So, well, even the story was bad. I'm gonna be honest. I read all of them. I have them all. It was just a bad. It was just a bad book.
I just remember seeing it. I never read it. And I
it
always
was
thought the
like
figure
mid-
work was good, but
Eternal
it was-
Warrior, Eternal
it-
Warrior.
It was like
Eh.
mid. It was like mid tier work by Barry. Also, it wasn't like his best stuff. But
And they were all
But-
on newsprint still, and everybody was on like nice paper and stuff. So it just seemed like such an old-fashioned company. You know,
he did really cool covers for them. You know what? I always wanted to see him on Solar for some reason.
he would have
I
been
was
good.
like-
On
didn't
any
he do
track.
like a few solar pinups?
He did some covers, and then he also did the pencils that were inked by Jim Lee in the Deathmate, Silver
okay.
book or Gold, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I just think he's one of those artists that he's better utilized on like the superhero stuff, because the Archer and Armstrong stuff was kind of had like a Sam and Twitch feel. Like if you've ever read the Sam and Twitch
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
of the
what it
Spawn
looked like
books,
to me.
it
Generic
felt like
Simon
that.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what it felt like.
Art of Roy
so-
says if they made a movie out of it, it would be basically an Indiana Jones movie.
He did it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I never saw it if he did a solar book. Maybe
he did
And also-
Solar Black, a complete book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The one everybody forgets about.
I mean
you
that's
guys
one
have
of the
seen-
hardest ones to find, if I remember correctly. The black one, because you got the
Black one,
the gold one, the blue one, the silver one, and the red one, but the black one's the hardest one to find.
Because it's the only one everybody wanted, probably.
Probably.
I think that has
Dan-
Silvestri in it.
But I don't
And-
think no. I
Dan
don't
Bergen
think he's
did
talking
solar,
about.
But he wasn't that a superstar or anything.
Roy,
really.
are you talking about the Deathmate series, or are you talking about a separate book? I think he's talking about a separate book because
Oh,
Solar Black.
yeah. I was talking about the Deathmate, the crossover with Image.
Yeah,
yeah, he's
Oh,
talking
this was a
about
regular
book drawn
comic.
by-
He says.
Yes,
Solar
yeah, that
Black.
wasn't. Yeah, that was not part of the Deathmate series. That was its own thing.
He did the original Solar series that launched Valiant, says Stippling Vaughn, and Stippling Vaughn also says his best books were Eternal Warrior. I don't really remember. No, not Deathmate garbage.
I never
Black was
read
pretty
Eternal
good.
Warrior. Oh, this stuff looks good. His solar stuff looks freaking good. But I'm seeing it in black and white. It's not colored, so.
Mm.
Dude, that looks great, actually. Let me, I'm gonna put a.
Sounds like you're recanting a little bit.
No, I never.
I don't
seen
know if
him
you
grab
guys-
solar before.
I don't know if you guys follow
There's a-
Arter Roy
there's a
though
link
on
to it.
I do.
on Twitter. He actually has really. Arter Roy is a very good artist himself.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
like-
He's
Yeah, he's
great.
really good.
We want him. We try to get him on here, but he hates us.
I put a link to
I
that
don't blame
solar cover in the private chat.
He hates who? What?
He hates you,
You.
Rex.
Of course.
He
He has
DM'd
no
me. He's like,
respect
I
for
hate-
people that drink toilet water.
He doesn't like.
He
He's
said
like, yeah, I don't like people that drink sewage.
People that he doesn't respect dudes that lose fights to their brother and end up in sewage.
Yeah, I've never
Finds
seen
him
any of his
To
work.
be
on
weak and
solar
cowardly.
before. Looks
Yeah.
good.
He does good work, man.
I always like Barry Windsor Smith. You know, even bad Barry
Mhm.
Windsor Smith is good. Barry Windsor Smith.
Machine
to be
Man.
honest.
Machine Man.
I need to
Yeah,
do more.
Machine Man though, what didn't he just do layouts for Machine Man and then someone else did all the inks on that?
No, he did the whole thing on Machine Man, the 4-issue series.
Did
I'm
he?
pretty sure he did.
I
Yeah,
thought
he
there
did
was-
everything on that.
I thought he did layouts and then someone else did finishes over the top.
You might
Or-
be thinking of the Thing series that John Byrne was, but John Byrne was doing ink finishes over that art. Oh my God, what's this dude's name? John Byrne was basically hijacking pages by.
Machine Man, I have that. Let's see, Machine.
So, I have a really cool printing of Machine Man because it's in the. There's a trade paperback of Iron Man 2020, which is like my favorite Iron Man story. I think it was actually a Spider-Man annual, but that one's drawn by Butch Geis, and it screams. The style in it screams Scott Williams. The inks in it are so badass, and it's pre-Scott, which is kind of wild. It's like
Wow.
whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna
I
actually.
mean,
ask
Geis
Williams,
is good. I like his
Machine
stuff.
Man penciler was Herb Trippy.
Nice.
The
Big
regular
Barry?
series. No. There's a mini series by Barry. There's a 4-issue series.
Yeah,
by Barry,
5. Yeah,
Where each cover
Was it-
is him becoming more machine.
Well, it
Or
shows,
becoming
yeah,
more man.
being assembled.
it shows him only as the cover artist.
No. He's
No.
I mean,
I,
that-
I swear I read. I gotta pull it up. I swear, like I have
Fact
those
check
issues.
that Resources Inc. You're
Is
a
that
I'm
liar.
looking. I don't know. I think.
trade, dude. Let me see if
What
I-
do you know? You're
Yeah,
blind
look-
with diabetes and fat.
No, shut up.
Let me find
Yes.
it.
No, shut up.
I mean,
You shut up. You blind, you blind fuck. Leave me alone.
You're
You
blind
get a
too.
car, You get a car.
Jesus. Back Frog G, everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, back into that and Indiegogo, all ages.
All right. So here's Barry Windsor Smith's Solar Man of
Yeah,
the
look
Atom.
at that. That's rad.
It's great line work, man. I love his line work.
So good.
Yeah, that's
What,
cool.
what are you looking
thought
at
I
there?
had that.
Is that just artwork from it, or is it like
That's
a
a cover he did from Soul.
Yeah, that's a cover. I thought I had that cover too, but
Looks
I
really
remember that as an ad. I don't remember the book though.
you sure? I thought it was a cover.
It looks
I don't
like
know.
number 3, Solar Man of the Atom, November number 3.
Shelby,
That's
you
not
seem
the-
to be wrong on a lot of things. I
That's
don't know
not
if I
the
can
black-
trust you anymore.
That's not the black issue though. That's not the black issue though.
Look at all
no,
those cream.
No.
no.
puffs
So
going
here it
on
is. In
green.
1984, there was a 4-issue Machine Man limited series where Barry Windsor Smith was the artist and colorist over Herb Trippy layouts. So yeah, Herb
Oh, that
Trippy
doesn't.
laid them out.
Layouts.
Oh, now Shelby's gonna recant.
I knew I was freaking right on that one.
He's gonna
I knew it.
backtrack.
I have that
'Cause I
that
just
limited
read it
series.
Not very long ago.
No, I'm trying to find my trade so I can show you.
No,
what it
he
says in the
did.
trade.
He did.
But you don't need to
Finished
find the
it
trade.
in
He just
colors.
did it.
Herb Trippy did the
He
layout.
just proved you wrong.
Let me
And he
find my
only
trade.
did. And he only drew the last issue by himself. He drew and colored alone the 4th issue, but the first 3 was over
I
Herb
don't-
Trippy.
I don't think this is true. Let me find
It
it.
is true. I'm reading
This
it
is
right now.
true.
I'm reading it right now. I'm telling you, I'm right, man.
Nope. No, you're
Apparently,
not.
the black issue has a matte black cover with the solar symbol. And Art of Roy knew a guy that owned one of Barry Windsor Smith's Conan Saga covers. He brought it out when Glenn Danzig did a signing at his shop in Broward. Art of Roy says he stared at that thing for half an hour like a loon. I mean, I can't say I blame you. Barry Jesus. Barry Windsor Smith is fantastic. I love his stuff.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Thank you very much.
I have his red nails, which I thought would be worth a lot more money, but it's not really worth nothing. It's worth like $9.
Are you like the issue? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably printed a lot of those back then.
Yeah. Probably.
It's still a fucking badass, Conan story.
He's gonna prove you wrong, Ink.
I finally found the book. This is what I was talking about right here. Let's
I know. Oh, that's Iron Man.
Iron Man 2020.
That's
Dude,
Machine Gun.
Did I stutter? Did I stutter when I was?
I believe you said Machine Man.
You said Machine Man. Train.
It's right there.
On the back. Yeah. Oh. I thought we were talking about the
so-
miniseries.
What the heck is going
It
on?
is. It is. So it starts out. It starts out with this is a Spider-Man annual. I don't remember the number. It's like it's like issue 20 or something like that. But anyways, it's Butch Geist. Listen, Amazing Spider-Man annual number 20.
There you go.
I recommend everybody own this book. I'm telling you right now, this is literally where I think Scott Williams got his inking style from. I swear to God, it's so cool. It feels like the line art in it reminds me a lot of like Wills and Scott, like at the same time. But anyways, let's see. So you go through this book, Butch Geist. I think he might have been going by Jackson Geist at the time. He changed his name a couple times.
Right.
Whoa,
So yeah, so you get through that. So you get through that.
And then suddenly Machine Man for whatever reason.
Well, because this is connected to this is why.
Okay.
It's a story.
Go to the credits. Go to the credits.
Yeah.
Those Machine Man covers are fucking great, though.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, it says Trempe's layouts, and then Barry Windsor Smith. That's fine. Layouts don't matter. We all know Barry Windsor Smith don't matter.
The page. He did
Herb
finish.
Trimp. Listen, Herb Trimp can't draw this right here. Like we all know, he got some circles and squares, and then Barry Windsor Smith is like, "Let me be a magician and fix this."
He did issue 4. Issue 4 was he did it all by himself.
Oh, you mean like even the layouts?
Yeah, he did everything on issue 4.
Yeah,
including colors, everything.
Let me find that. See, there he is. He makes Iron Man 2020 shows up.
That's the horrible Iron Man costume.
Oh, look at that.
With those giant gears on his shoulders, yeah.
Yes.
That was the best.
That's fucking cool.
All right, so issue 3.
Yeah, it's some good shit.
Like the Iron Man gears.
Here's issue 4. Okay, so this one, you said is the one that's all him with the colors too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all him on issue 4.
I mean, it already looks better, to be honest.
Yeah,
this right here looks like Weapon X.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it looks like Weapon X. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this trade, dude. Like, I should have. If I didn't, I'm going to.
As you say, you probably should.
Yeah, it's. I have a couple other Barry Windsor Smith videos that I haven't put up. I stopped them. I figure at some point I'll be sick and in the hospital, and I'll have to.
Well, yeah.
Put content up
establish that
while I'm dying
because you know
YouTube is so important.
Yeah, yeah, definitely more important than taking care of your health. Sure, why not?
Yes, YouTube over sleep apnea.
Old Dirty Fatty says you're a Trimp simp, Inc.
He was good. He was a good artist.
He was.
Lost him too soon.
This stuff's
man.
awesome. This stuff's awesome.
It's only
Yeah, that miniseries is great. Been a long time since I've read it, but I have all those single issues. I managed to pick them up while I was working at the comic shop.
So after issue 4 of this, it goes to the UK. I think this was Marvel UK Death's Head.
Death's Head. Shit, man.
Head, yeah.
I just found a whole pile of those.
Yeah.
So by
I used to collect that.
Bro, look at early Brian Hitch pre-Ultimate.
Shots
I know, dude. I know.
Yep.
Wow.
Those are steampunk gears. He was pretty ahead of his time, says some person. And Art of Roy is firing shots into the panel here. Trimp sucked.
No, he didn't. Just
I
He's dead. Respect your elders.
I don't
Respect your
know.
rotting
I wasn't.
corpses.
Your elders. He's dead.
Yeah, so you got this. Yeah, you got this
You
Death's
did
Head
some
2,
pretty bad
issue
stuff.
10, I guess. It kind of looks like
Not
he was
every
trying to
no
copy,
artist is perfect.
It looks like he was trying to copy Alan Davis just from the way he shades the arms.
Yeah.
This looks very
Oh,
Alan
yeah.
Davis to me.
Yeah.
With the legs and the arms, with the heavy black, like the pinpoints, where all the muscles connect.
Right.
And then let's see. So you get that, and then it gets this Iron Man 2020. So it's Simonson and Wycheck on inks, I guess. So the Walt Simonson book.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
wow.
interesting. This doesn't look like his art though. What the hell? So layouts. Oh, so it's Wycheck on. So Simonson was the writer, and then Wycheck was the layout artist.
Oh, okay.
And then
William Rosado.
Rosado.
Not
Yeah.
familiar with him.
Well, no, actually, yeah, he does half the pencils. So Wycheck is the layouts and the pencils on the whole book, and then this Rosado guy comes in on page 24. So this is weird because it looks like Simonson art in a weird way, like with just the line art on like the windows and stuff. It's all flat.
Simonson renders so strange. He doesn't render like anybody else. It's just his own thing. I don't know anyone that draws like.
Let's see what else is in this bastard. There's
That is just like the most random fucking trade I think I've ever seen. The only through line is Iron Man 2020.
Thought it was an annual.
Just like, oh, these guys are all kind of robotish. Let's throw them in a book.
Yeah, let's just throw them all in the same thing.
Well, the machine man.
Marvel
Machine
UK
Man,
was kind of doing its own thing, wasn't it?
Can you still get
look at
that?
this. Look, there's a Roquefort cover. That's a Roquefort cover right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
hey, look at
cool.
Mojo, bro. Look at
Mojo. Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
rad.
so this is like
Roquefort's
this is like
great.
2005 Roquefort, I think, right here.
Young Roquefort.
Yeah, you should still be able to get that trade more.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't draw this book though. So this is like
No,
current,
he's just
whatever
doing
book this
covers.
is.
Yeah, they were. That was when they were doing the Arno Stark thing, like pimping the Iron Man 2020 thing. Probably some Dan Slott shit in there as well.
And then
Unfortunately,
there's what if issue 53 for some reason. I don't know
good
what this is
fucking
about.
what?
Yeah,
this is this is literally the most random fucking trade I've ever seen.
Well, no, it's not. It's anything that explains the origins of Iron Man 2020 is what it is. But I think what it is it goes through like a timeline of like his existence.
So a book that I liked
That's
that
terrible.
was kind of a generic book back then was Force Works.
Inkspot
I really
drew
like
this.
Yeah, Force
Oh, yeah, I
Works.
remember Force Works. Yeah.
Inkspot. That's Inkspot drew Ultron right there with a red crown.
And yes, Roquefort has always conjured magic. I agree.
Let's
Old
see.
dirty fatty.
Okay, so cool. So you get some. There's some bonus stuff in here. So you get to see.
Jesus.
You get to see the evolution of these Machine Man covers by Barry.
Them
So
covers,
you get
man. I fucking love
the
those
face,
covers.
a little more materialized, a little more than the full Machine Man with the pride flag behind him for some reason. And then you get this was the Machine Man trade paperback with the painted cover.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
this is the painted cover. This is actually watercolored. I saw the original. The guy that owns it posted it in a Facebook group. So that's
just
that's
fucking
very,
nuts. Look at all those
see if my
lines
camera
and
will actually
wires and
focus.
shit. Holy hell.
Damn it. Focus.
Focus.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah, this stuff's great. I love that face. I love the way he draws like the worm eye view faces.
No one rendered like him
Yeah.
either. He had a weird
That's
way
true.
of rendering. It was.
And then what's
Unique.
after this? Oh, a couple more. So you get another
Started
Machine Man
out.
reprint. I think this is a facsimile edition cover, or maybe just a
Yeah.
reprint because it has a $2
Machine
cover.
Man 2020. Yeah.
Around
there's
this
this
time,
thing.
this is when he kind of came into his own, as I remember, because he was
I
like
think
Conan.
this is a panel. They used a panel for a cover. This is a panel right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's weird. And then what else is here? A Roquefort double page pinup with a bunch of rogues.
Damn.
Well, I don't even know
That's
what the hell's
cool.
going on here. You got
Yeah.
MODOK teaming up with Mojo.
MODOK, oh my gosh.
Death's
Iron Man
Head
cover.
11 cover.
Is that a Liam Sharp?
It's Gary Frank.
Liam Sharp did Death's
Gary
Head
Frank.
2, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. And
That
then this
doesn't look
one
like
is
Gary. Wow.
His style has
Yeah.
changed a lot over the years.
yeah. I used to hate his work. I love his current work though. His current stuff's awesome.
His current
And then
work
some
is beautiful.
And then some recolors. You got to recolor the 2020 Spider-Man annual 20 cover, and then the cover to I don't know what one that is, 1 or 2 of Machine Man, and then one page. They gave you one black and white page by Barry. So issue 3. So I guess it's a Herb layout page, but yeah, Barry Windsor Smith. Here, let me see.
I mean,
Wow.
honestly, though, you can
It's
tell
minor.
it all looks like.
Yeah,
Smith.
dude, this is Barry all the way, man. I know Trimp did the layouts, but you can't.
You can't tell. No.
Nothing about that page reads. But anyways, that's the trade there. I got this years ago, so I don't know if they've done a reprint. But I really only bought this because of the angle by Butch Geist. Man, I'm a huge Butch Geist fan.
Yeah, he's
Why?
good, man.
Butch Geist, he's awesome. Butch
He's
Geist,
got great line work, man.
Butch Geist over at Neil Adams' company. The stuff he did at Continuity is
Mhm.
groundbreaking. What did he work on over there? Samurai? Didn't he do Samurai? The female.
I can't
Oh
remember.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dude, I used to love that stuff, man. That stuff was
Man,
coming
that
out.
whole line was just great art, but it was basically all Neil Adams.
It was yes. Who can draw like Neil?
Didn't they do like a series Death Watch 2000 or something like that
Yeah.
over at
Watch 2000. Yep.
Continuity?
Yeah.
Well, they said that he would keep everybody's pages, and then he'd stay late into the night, and he would re-ink them and then draw over the top of them. So that's why it always looked like his work, because it always pretty much was some of it.
Well, you had Mike Deodato and Richard Bennett both penciling Megalith,
Yep, Megalith.
and then
Megaliath. Or what?
yeah, and then every face was like completely hijacked by Neil.
Yeah, he went back and redrew all the faces.
It doesn't even feel like
Oh
a
shit!
Deodato
Who'd we lose?
face. Crazy, yeah.
Oh,
Because I read a thing
Lost
about
hockey.
the company
Oh,
going under.
no, Hockey just left.
They said the
Oh.
company went under a lot
Just
too
left.
because of that. Like he was spending, like redoing the books and stuff,
He-
and it was just.
To be
taking
fair, he
too
might have
long.
had to go get his kids or something like that.
that's
We never let
understandable.
him get a word edgewise. So
Or he just hates Rex.
no, he only hates me.
He also hates Trent.
He also hates
Now
Yeah,
don't
go to
fight
a-
over me.
He had
Hates
to go to
Trump.
There's enough of me to go around for all.
his
He
bow
hates
tie-
Herb.
Yeah.
His bow tie club.
He hates the herbs.
He hates them herbs.
Hmm.
What are you on, man? I'm on Herb. Trippy.
I got a few
Trippy.
months back. I don't
Get off
I
of
don't
it.
see it nearby. I got a actually let me see if we can find it. There's a Ninjak collection that came out kind of recently, but it's the old stuff.
Well, that's good because the new Ninjak stuff was shit.
Amazing.
Yeah. The only problem with it, oh shit, I don't see it here. The only problem with it is that you could tell that it's scanned pages, because they don't have the film still, right? Like it wasn't digitally colored; it was like color guides and stuff.
Right.
Oh, it's right here. It is. I found it. Wait, pull this. Get out this fucking box. Get this thing out of here. Right. So, here it is. It's this thing right here, and it's pretty new. You should be able to find it pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
So,
It just looks like
It just-
Ash on the cut.
yeah. So it's all the
Right.
Quesada stuff. Because I actually never owned anything past issue 1. But the pages in it the paper is okay too. It's not like high gloss. It's sort of like a regular stock paper in here. But you could tell, like even with the
That's
metal
cool.
cover, you could see that they scanned it because you get some of that bevel
Oh,
light
yeah.
area where the scanner
Yeah.
light was hitting it. And then like this is weird, like the blue colors that kind of show off in the
I have
the
a few
reflective
of
glass.
those issues, but not a lot. I have a couple though.
Yeah, but here I'll show it.
Back when
how close you
Chromium
can
was
see.
king.
Yeah, but see how the pages look because they're scanned off pages, like they're, so the black is not like a true black color, you know, like it looks pretty damn good for a scan, but you know, you get what you pay for. I think I got this thing for like $13. Like,
they wanted the production artwork, and I wouldn't give it to them, so they had to go subpar.
Holding it hostage, were you, Rex?
Yep.
Wish you would have kept your own comics.
Yeah, Casada right here. Yeah, let me see what else is in here.
Some good dynamic stuff back then.
This stuff right here was like, it was like Casada was looking, I feel like he was looking a lot at like Mike Zeck Spidey work, right? Like with the way the shadows are on most of the faces, like Craven's Last Hunt, kind of.
Yeah, well, I mean, Zeck was fucking, you know, firing on all cylinders back then.
Yeah.
You know, on Craven's Last Hunt, I mean, that's some good shit.
I think that this collection has the first. So here's issue 4. I think it has like the first 7. So you're gonna get. Casada only did the first 3 or 4, I think. So let's see what else is in here. Then you get some of these spider creatures that fight Exo in here.
His Deathlock was pretty good too.
Nib.
Oh.
Yeah, I get some Giordano
That
inks
other
with
guy.
Moretti pencils. Yeah, just stuff I wasn't really into back in the day. But you get all of the Casada Ninjak is in here. And then I check in the very back, look at, they have a gallery of Casada's pencils for the whole,
cool.
like, issue 1, I think it is.
I like it when they put galleries of the original pencils in a book.
These are very obviously Xeroxes, because see that line over on the edge, that dark line?
Oh, yeah.
It goes across every page that's scanned has that line, but I'll take it, man. You know,
Don't
they weren't doing photo scans at the time. Look at this shit, dude. Holy fuck. Look at this piece right here.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Holy cow.
Yep.
He was
Like,
Pulling
if you
some influence from Muka there.
Right,
with,
but
like,
if
the
you
framing.
just look at the if my camera will focus, god damn it.
Yeah,
If
it
you
looks
look at
great.
the,
Look at
Moving
that.
it around.
Is this what it feels like to be Jason? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Only there's black.
It's like, now you understand.
Everything too.
Anyways, just buy this book. It's cheap.
Maybe you'll
This
get
book's
more
cheap, and then you get
sympathy.
here's the inks
Negative.
too on that first
I
cover.
don't need it.
Yeah, so it's cheap. It's called Ninja
Some done inking.
Blackwater, I guess. It's a
Maybe you'll
Valiant
be
Master
more sympathetic
hardcover.
Don't need
Yeah,
it.
so it says $24.99, but I'm telling you, I got it for like $13 with free ship from, I think it was on
Nice.
eBay. And there was a bunch of
Yeah.
them too. They had a bunch of them. They had some people that had used copies for like $3. I shit you not, like and it's a hardcover.
Dude, there's not one
Wow.
there's not one collected edition in my entire local comic book store that is not at least $25 now. You cannot find, there's nothing cheap anymore, dude. Like, you used to be able to get those trades for like $8, $9, and they're like all 25 to 100 now.
So
That's because all the new shit gets sent to Ollie's and nobody wants to buy it.
Yeah.
yes,
Well, I love it when you go in there. He has these giant vats of new comic books that no one bought, and they're just like thousands of them. It's like, why do you keep buying this
Mhm.
garbage and no one's buying it? He has like a stack, like a thousand probably. I Hate Fairylands, like the new series that Scotty Young doesn't draw. There's like 1,000 of them at least. No one bought it. It's like, what the hell, dude?
Jeez.
Yeah, and then Spawn too. There's so many unsold Spawn issues in my no one. It's just like tons of them. All those new Spawn books are just sitting on the shelf. So the only thing it looks like he ever sells is Batman, and he sells a lot of Hulk, but not much
Yeah,
of
a
any
lot
of
of
the
that-
other.
a lot of that overstock is these vendors getting, you know, they
Having
had to
to buy
order
them.
70 copies to get a
Yeah.
variant. But
That shit always just fucking grinds my gears. You know,
they
having
they-
to buy that many to get a variant cover, it's fucking bullshit.
It's predatory
They,
practices.
well, the thing is though, I mean, so like comics is, we all kind of set the pricing of stuff, right? Like,
Yeah,
so you're going to have
Yeah.
people that find they have no problem dropping $150 on a current issue variant that's like hard as fuck to find, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's fandom.
I agree.
It's
It's the
fandom.
speculators
And
and
if it didn't-
the collectors, you know.
If it yeah,
I'm guilty of it on that Silvestri's Batman Joker. I bought every single freaking variant that they put out
Right.
for every single issue. So
yeah, and if it didn't work, they wouldn't be doing it. Like
Exactly.
If the normie fan didn't support it, it wouldn't be a tactic, is what I'm saying. I guess I don't know. It's
Like, you know, the variant covers are
because
cool looking and
they
all.
do support it. Yeah, it's because they
But
do
you know, I
support it.
only buy one. You know, I'll buy the one that I like the best. You know, because I'm not gonna buy multiple copies of the same fucking issue.
Right.
You know, and
I care more
I just-
about
I-
the book, to be
I
honest.
will.
Like,
I will, and I have.
you're part of the goddamn problem.
Well, they had Magnolia. I mean, they had all the good. I mean, they had a lot of good dudes drawing them variants, though, and they looked
You
rad.
do
So
you,
I wanted
bud.
them.
Yeah, I mean, and I
a
understand that. You know, that's
variant.
why they do it. You know,
I don't mind that,
sometimes-
that much in comics. It's the movies. Okay, I'll go watch a substandard movie, or even like Marv was saying, a review on something that I know is going to be bad. Why waste your freaking time? I don't get it. You know it's
I mean,
bad,
I don't.
but you want to hear about how bad it is. I don't get that.
I actually don't care about how bad anything is anymore. Like
Right.
you know, I will
Waste
admit
of
that
time.
the trailer for the new Deadpool movie has me curious. I am cautiously optimistic, but that's only because, again, like I said, Ryan Reynolds has a pretty good track record. Disney's track record is absolute fucking dog shit right now.
Abysmal.
I mean,
Yeah.
is anybody even going to the? I mean, I haven't been to a regular movie in years now. I mean, does
my
anybody
last
even
movie
go?
was Top Gun Maverick. That's the last thing I went to go see.
My last one was the first Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the last time I went to a
Wow.
movie theater.
Okay.
Well, I took
Good for you.
I took my daughter to see
I can't
Super
even
Mario
remember my
Brothers.
last movie.
Oh yeah, Mario
Super
Brothers.
Mario-
That was probably the last one.
Mario Brothers was actually good.
Was it
I
Mario
actually
Brothers?
enjoyed Mario Brothers. I was
don't know what came out.
genuinely surprised at how fun that movie was. I watched that when I went to go see Feline.
Wreck-It
Either that
Ralph.
Yeah.
Sisu or Mario Brothers. I can't remember which one was the newest one.
No, it just I'm not motivated to walk into a comic store or a movie theater.
I
You know,
am.
and these are things I did every week, and now it's like things have been so bad for so long. I just don't.
Dude, I used to work in a comic shop, and you know, I just, since I don't work in a comic shop anymore, I don't really feel the need to. I mean, the only books that I'm getting are a few independent books like Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, just because I love Jim Ballard's work.
Yeah,
You know?
It's pretty dope.
So
What is?
Conan.
Conan?
That's what I heard. I
The
heard
new one that just came out.
Jim
Yeah,
saw
new Conan. New Conan's pretty dope. Hulk's pretty dope. I like the art and the Batman stuff. That's been coming out.
Hulk isn't pretty dope. The Incredible Hulk is dope. Not the other titles are shit.
Yeah,
The one
The
with
one
that
you're
artist
the one
dude.
you're
Nick
The
Klein
one that-
art.
Yeah,
the
Nick
Nick-
Klein art.
the Nick
I
Klein
don't read it,
series
Shelby.
is-
I just like the art.
No, I know, but there's like 4 Hulk books that are coming out. It's not all of them. It's just
No,
that
it's
one.
only the Nick
The
Klein
rest of-
art.
The Nick Klein run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he's great at drawing. Like his stuff's great.
Yeah, that's the only one I get.
Yeah, his stuff is really good.
I hate the coloring on it. They got a horrible colorist on it, but his line work is great. Like, I don't know what's with that colorist they got on that book. It's
Maybe-
so weird.
Maybe he asked them for a colorist to do Barry Windsor Smith style.
Jeez.
Artivore says the last flick he saw in theater was Deadpool 1. The last one I saw was the Godzilla movie. Feline and I went to go see that one in theaters. The
minus one.
Godzilla movie with King Ghidorah.
Oh, King of the
Yeah.
Monsters, I think.
Yeah, King of the Monsters. That was a long time ago. That was the last movie I went to go see in theaters. Let's see.
I have
The only
Your
Right,
vagina.
vagina is haunted.
I was kind of disappointed by that one myself.
the only movie I'm going to go to the movie theater to see. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to go see Joker 2 in the theater just because I think it has a chance to actually be a decent film.
Because you like Lady Gaga.
I love.
Annie.
No, I hate.
Annie wants to be
Me
part
too.
of the
I
problem.
hate Lady
Is it a
Gaga so
musical?
much.
It's like a musical, yeah.
So
Annie wants to be part of the problem.
So what problem?
Yeah,
You guys
Old
are
Dirty
talking
Fatty
about
says
fucking
people stopped
supporting
going to the
Deadpool,
movies
dude.
when you started getting in trouble for taking your pants off. Yeah, very nice call back there, ODF.
Yeah, they do frown upon that.
I was screaming at the
Yep.
guy, turn the sound down!
I can't.
But they
I
wouldn't
can't
do
my
it.
own-
You're
I couldn't
messing
hear
up my
bathroom.
concentration.
That's how Pee Wee Herman watched movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gross.
So I've told you guys. Well, maybe Rex wasn't here.
Poor
Rex,
Pee Wee Herman.
listen. Here's my theory. Okay, I have a theory about the Joker Part 2. Okay. My theory is that it is not a musical. They're telling people it is. I don't think it is. My opinion is that I think that what they're going to do with Joker is he's going to go through electroshock therapy. And my belief is that they're going to have these mind-altering scenes during that therapy, which are musically based, the same way like in The Big Lebowski when he gets knocked out and he has the whole vision of the bowling alley. I think it's going to be one of those type things, and I think through the movie he's going to be going through electroshock treatments. Does this make sense? That's what I think.
I mean, yeah, in the context of the how the first film ended, yes, it does.
So I might be completely off with it, but it's the only thing that makes sense in a world where his world seems like it's based in reality, not in superhero comic fandom, right? Like he's not actually like a big bad. He's actually like a dude who actually is powerless, right? So I think the whole thing is going to be a fantasy of Harleen Quinzel becoming a Harley Quinn, becoming Harley Quinn in that film. I don't think it's going to be the Harley Quinn character that we think we are going to get. I think it's going to actually be more of like his he's an unreliable narrator, because even in the first
in the first one they established that he was an unreliable.
He lied nonstop, and so
he's just a complete fucking loser, and that's like all he is.
Right. And I think it's going to be the exact same in this one. I might be wrong about what the plot is, but that's where my brain is taking me with as far as like what, because it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, a fucking musical? Are you kidding me? Because I love Joker 1. I love that movie. I love dissecting it. If it feels like
it didn't need to be a Joker film. It didn't need to be a Joker film. It was more like Falling Down or Taxi Driver, Kings of Comedy or whatever.
Well, I originally thought it was.
Hey, what's up, K-pop?
I originally thought it was going to be the Joker of the Pattinson Batman universe, is what I thought. That's why I was so invested in it when it first came out. I was like, oh shit, this is going to be the Joker of the the Batman, right?
I still cannot take Pattinson seriously. I'm sorry. I can't take him seriously as Batman.
I love the Joker because he kills De Niro, and then I'm like, there you go. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, that was the best part right there.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I've rewatched it several times. I like the movie a lot. You're right that it doesn't need to be a Joker movie, but that's the whole thing, man.
They wanted people to go see it.
They wanted to give you a different vision of a character that's been played out.
Well, it's like an Elseworlds version, like they would take Batman and depower him, or they'll take Superman and depower him or whatever and do an Elseworlds story about it.
Right.
That's how I looked at it.
Well, my issue with comic movies is how many times am I going to pay for Peter Parker's origin, dude? Right?
Over and over and over.
Like,
Everybody knows it.
Why would I ever be happy about paying another $15 to see Uncle Ben die? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, that was the logic behind them not even touching on Uncle Ben in the MCU, because that story's been done to death.
Like Force Awakens,
or Batman's parents dying and pearls hitting the concrete. It's like, good God.
Right, and the Joker movie barely touches on that with him. They do a weirder thing where it's implied. It's implied Who's saying I don't like Patterson. I've never said
No,
that.
this person.
Jamie, welcome, Jamie Harbert. Hey, that's fine. I can't take him seriously. You know that whole scene where he's like being all threatening and he's like beating on the dude in the alley, like trying to be all tough, and he just keeps hitting him over and over again. All I kept hearing was,
I know. He was like the emo pussy
it's
Batman.
like a squeak toy.
Little pussy. You take away all of his money. I hate that rendition of Batman. It's so.
I like the
bother.
idea that they were going for more of the detective version of Batman, which is cool, but they should have cast somebody that's actually, threatening.
They failed at it.
Well,
I
his version just shows that the Jim Aparo era would never work because that's the version everyone's hating on.
He's a good actor, but Batman just isn't right. Like I saw the movie The Lighthouse with him and Willem Dafoe. And that's a good movie.
That's what I've heard. Now, see, I could take him seriously as Nightwing. He's got the build for Nightwing. I could take him seriously as like a grown-up Dick Grayson. But as Batman, it just didn't fit for me. And yes, Art of Roy, in comics they reiterate origins all the time.
Too many times.
Yeah, but also in comics,
the
they
problem
reiterate
is
it like in 20 years where there's.
Oh God, I hope they don't make it. Please don't make it.
They should do a Bloodhaven series with Nightwing.
Sure.
Yep.
The problem with film doing it is that it takes 4 to 5 years to make a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And statistically, that means you're going to be getting served in your lifetime 8 versions of the origin with 3 separate stories.
Well, and not only that,
and I'm not okay with that. Give me a story that lasts.
And not only that, you only have like 3 or 4 movies. Comics, you have 300 or 400 comics.
Yeah.
So with a new readership, you're going to kind of need like a slight retelling.
Exactly.
And movies don't give a fuck about comics, dude. They never have. If they did, you would have.
No, they don't.
You would have had facsimile editions of Iron Man #1 in the hand of every person going in to see Robert Downey Jr. tell the world that he's Iron Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep.
They didn't do it. They don't care about comics. Comics is a dying medium.
It's an IP farm for them to keep the IP alive.
They don't hire consultants either for any of these comic movies. It's just like we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and who gives a shit?
Well, I feel the same about that Batman as I do about all the Spider-Man stuff now. I hate all the variations on Spider-Man. I hate the Spider-Verse. I don't care how good it was. I hate Rag Morales. I hate Spider-Gwen or whatever the hell her stupid name is.
I don't like Ben
Fuck
Riley.
all that shit. There's Peter Parker, Spider-Man. That's it. Stop it already.
Well, it's all kind of getting watered down now. Is the problem that I have?
Like, during something like Secret Wars, Spider-Man was unique. Back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Yes.
And so
Spider-Man and Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
It pretty much a lot of superheroes had their own unique. I don't think there was a lot of people with healing factor in the 70s and 80s.
No, there wasn't. There was Wolverine and there was Sabretooth.
I think everybody now has a healing factor,
or some way to heal.
I'll take it a little further. If Todd McFarlane never worked on Spider-Man, he wouldn't be popular today.
I think that's true. Like
100% true.
Yeah.
For several reasons.
He made him iconic, that's for sure, with a bunch of different iconic covers.
You
and
could say the same thing about the X-Men and stuff, and all the characters.
Yep.
Like all the Image guys brought comics back to life.
My thing is who has expendable income right now? It's all of us that grew up collecting these books 10 copies at a time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why they're popular now. It's not because my kids don't like Spider-Man. They like Naruto.
They like manga. Exactly.
Yes. So we're the ones lining the pockets of Disney and Warner, dude. It's not the kids.
Yep.
Well, I think if they made a good, I grew up on like Spider-Man animated series and the Electric Company and things like that. So there were Spider-Mans everywhere, and the comics were great. The comics aren't very good right now. Same with the X-Men. How many people remember the X-Men cartoon? That was huge.
Yeah.
But you also used to be able to walk into a comic book store and you wanted to buy every single comic on the rack. They were all good.
They were fun.
Yeah,
and you could also they had spinner racks at drugstores.
What's up, Silver?
Good supermarkets.
Yeah, all my comic books were bought at a gas station. I never walked into a comic book store until I was probably 20 because we didn't even have a comic book store where I lived.
Yeah.
So all at gas stations.
The company that used to do the spinner racks is the same company that does magazine resets and that. They actually went out of business in the mid 90s. I don't know if you guys knew about this.
No.
So
What was it?
Hallmark, the company that used to do spinner rack refills, like they used to do all the resets and that. They used to do. They used to only do magazines and comics. That was the two things they did, right? They're part of like the Associated Press. It's some company. That company went out of business in the 90s when a ton of comic shops opened. So comic shops actually put them out of business.
Oh yeah, they switched to the direct market as opposed to the
So they went out of business. So when you go to grocery stores and you see the magazine racks, those used to be set by that company. It's no longer set by that company. It's now Hallmark, the card company. They now Hallmark is the one. Yes, they're the ones who replenish magazines now in grocery stores and.
Did not realize that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, and so that's why what I'm saying is that's why you don't see comics in retail places unless they have a special deal like DC had.
Like when I was a kid, I always wanted to go with my dad when he bought cigarettes.
But comics shot itself in the foot by expanding into the direct market, which is it's ironic.
Well, they neglected the newsstand. That's the problem. You could have the direct market, but you couldn't neglect the newsstand as well.
Yeah.
That kind of shut itself off,
Right.
The Pizza Hut X-Men promo books, I still have those. I still have the VHS tapes from that as well with the Sienkiewicz covers.
You guys are missing out. Taco Bell is where it's at. You guys never got the X-Men and Fantastic Four comics from Taco Bell with your you had to order the 10-pack to get those comics.
No, I didn't get those, but I did get the X-Men figures that were at Hardee's.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four was drawn by Wieringo, dude. It was
no shit. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but I do have the production art.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
You're gonna have to send that to them, Rex.
Rex.
To send them their production art, Rex.
So what's the best piece of original art you own, Rex? Like, what's your favorite piece?
Now, I mean, one of my favorites that I used to have was the John Byrne Avengers head that's up in the Echo box. But now, Jason Bascom's Max.
There you go.
Shut up.
It used to be that Machine Man original until someone came in saying it was Herb Trimp art.
He's
right.
like,
that kind of ruined it for me.
He's like,
I had to get rid of
this shit out. Fuck that guy. Blah, out the door.
I think I just threw it in my mouth.
Put it on eBay.
This ain't just Barry. It's not just Barry Windsor Smith.
Didn't R.T. Bear say that when he was inking Bagley on Ultimate Spider-Man that Marvel told him, like, cover him up. We don't even want to be able to tell he drew it. He told a story like that, something like that. Like they didn't like Bagley for some reason, so they wanted him just completely covered up or something, like just heavy-handed inking over him. And then that book became like a super hit.
That's weird.
Which book was this?
I was editing at Marvel. When was this?
It was I don't know. This was a story that R.T. Bear was talking about.
Shelby hates.
Oh, probably Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Shelby's kidding. He's never edited, so he doesn't like Bagley. So.
No, like he said that.
I'll share. I'll break bread with the guy. But I don't like his art.
Yeah, I don't like his art either. But yeah, that's what they said. They said that be super.
At
least that's what he said. That they told him to be like super heavy-handed, just cover him up. Don't even want to tell he drew it.
I'm pretty sure that was Ultimate Spider-Man. And when Bagley was drawing Spider-Man in like the 90s, I like his version of Venom. Like I think he's got the right amount of bulk, but he's not too bulky, and he doesn't go crazy the way Larson went crazy with Venom.
Drew weird legs. I always thought his legs.
I actually,
weird. don't know.
I actually always used to think that Bagley's work looked too much like Eric.
Oh, right, like Larson.
Yeah,
Like
Well,
early
Luke's saying
Larson.
Luke's saying it's like different, but
Well, the way he did Venom, because Eric Larson really pushed the distended jaw and the tongue, so that
Right.
I mean he kind of tightened up
Nice, Rex.
the way Venom looked. Yeah, it looks good, Rex. But yeah, I mean I like the way he did Venom.
Good job.
Some of my
And
favorite-
the
what
Lethal
about-
Protector series that he did.
Casada on X Factor was really good. That's the one that I was super obsessed with X Factor when he was drawing it back then.
Yeah, those were cool.
Like I wanted like every issue. It was Fatal Attractions, like the hologram cover.
Oh yeah, dude, the Fatal Attraction series was great.
just get the. Did you not pick up the books, Ink?
No, I picked
What's
the
up,
book
Adam?
when I was
Good
a
to see
kid.
you, dude.
I don't know where
So-
they're at right now.
This omnibus here has all of Larry Stroman and all of Joe Quesada's,
Nice.
Strowman,
and it has Jay Lee in it too. It's got the whole thing.
Strowman
This is,
drew Strong Guy so good.
Yeah.
That was like his best character.
Oh,
for me.
Yeah.
Strowman
He
was
drew the
great,
best.
man. He's still great.
You don't have to make me big. I'm just going to thumb through this to see real quick. And then
Adam
you have some,
Lawson in the house. Hey, Adam Lawson.
Yep.
Yeah, you
He
got
says,
some-
I backed Absolute. I see Jason doing more.
Thanks, Adam.
Yep.
Appreciate it,
Nice, man.
yeah, it's weird. They even
Appreciate
throw in like that Keone issue where X Factor does the crossover. You got some of these books in it too. But
Oh, wow.
I want to make sure. Yeah, so you got because Strowman left and he did that Tribe book with all the big booty.
Oh yeah,
booty
Tribe. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And then
He's
so
been
then
talking
it
about
goes
bringing
to-
that back too.
It goes
Oh,
to
boy.
Jay Lee on Extinction or on Executioner
Ooh.
song. This was
That's
cool.
a
This
good
was really
trade.
cool work.
What trade is that? That's a good one.
This is the omnibus. This is the Peter David X Factor omnibus. So this is the cover here, but it's volume 1.
That's got all
Yeah.
the good stuff in it. I gotta get that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a good
yeah,
one.
they don't have the damn cover gallery on the back. But
Nice.
anyways, it has all of Quesada's stuff is in here, like all of
Nice
every issue
thick
that Quesada
book,
did.
just like Strowman's thick-legged women.
Thick thighs.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with thick thighs. Thick thighs say
Yeah.
live, right?
I just
Right.
like the way he draws Strong Man. I always like, oh, it looks cool.
You do like
Well,
the
no.
strong man opposed to the thick thighs, don't you?
Ugh.
Who else?
Oh,
is
the
worked in this
beast.
thing?
I enjoyed him on Alien Legion.
I loved Alien
Yeah.
Legion.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, you got
that's,
some others.
that's a book I haven't heard of in a long time. I may break those out. I loved Alien Legion.
Yeah, it's got some gallery stuff in it too, from like those weird swimsuit issues they put out.
Those
And some
were
covers.
oddly popular back then.
Yeah.
Sex
Did-
sales.
Do you remember they put out the one where it was just a bunch of the dudes in banana hammocks? They had an issue that they did that. It was
What?
bizarre.
Yeah, they had equal opportunity. They
Look at
had
this.
to.
A lot of people haven't seen this. This is a Del Keown Strongman and Colossus pinup. That was a
I
cool-
remember
make
that one
big.
where he's-
Hold on,
where
hold
he's-
on. Leave that there. Make that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's looking at his
Still
reflection
killing,
in Colossus's shoulder. Yeah,
Roman in
that's good
there.
shit.
Yeah. And then
That's
early
cool.
Capullo. This is like
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I remember
It's
that.
good. I liked his early stuff. It was really
Yeah,
good.
then you got Strowman. Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff in here. I think this is Art Taber. No, Jeff Johnson. Art Taber stuff back then looked like
I like Jeff Johnson.
Jim Lee. This is cool. This
Yeah.
is a Quesada poster. I feel like this was a Wizard piece.
I like the way Casada drew Multiple Man and Havoc and Polaris. Like he
Wrong
Yeah.
man.
did
Old Adam Hughes way back.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
Old
definitely
school
Adam
Adam
Hughes.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then they got some gallery stuff too for anyone that wants to pick this thing up.
Look at that.
I'm gonna be honest. You could probably get this for $50 or $60, even though it has a 125 cover, because this is probably the least popular omnibus for the X you know, the
That's
X
weird.
office, right?
It's that's my favorite era of the.
Oh, I like it too. I'm just saying it's because it's not Wills, it's not Jim, it's not Rob, you know, so it's not the most
Right.
sought
No,
after.
Still,
Yeah.
it's fucking good
Ooh, look
shit,
at that.
man. Oh, yes.
Yeah, look at that.
On the break,
Master
these
Inker.
chains and
Loves the ink, everybody.
Inking
Yeah,
stupid.
boy.
Hating
Shelby Robertson, inks extraordinaire.
Inking's hard. Inking's probably the hardest thing.
It's
I think.
dumb. Not a fan.
That's
I don't
dumb.
even.
You're dumb.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's-
Inking's freaking hard.
I'm gonna
See
start a campaign.
what you got
against
going on
inks.
here,
I'm
Jason.
not really over there anymore, but
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's wicked
Nice.
cool, man.
Very nice.
What do you
Self-portrait.
guys think?
Yeah,
Should I do a should I do a campaign
machine,
against anti-ink? It'll be anti-ink and ink spot add-on.
Anti-ink spot.
yeah.
What would that be about?
Skinny.
Yeah, Strowman
man.
was on
Yes.
Graybeards a while back.
Attractive
That was a
women.
cool episode.
Yeah. Watching movies with pants on.
Oh, no
Right.
funny spots. No
Yeah.
way.
What's up,
Clean
Rick
up the
Saylor? Good to see you,
Clean up the
man.
streets of
Hey,
America.
I missed
I
the
thought Rick was
6
here
months.
earlier.
Yeah, Rick was.
I think he
here.
was. I think he's come back.
We totally geeked out on this stream, man. This was geek stream all the way.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they should be.
Yes, I agree. That's what they should be. I
Did you go
I
get
enjoyed
a
the hell out of this.
burrito?
It was great.
Did Rick eat a burrito earlier?
Rick,
Where did
did
Rick
you
go?
did Rick
Anti-ink all stink. Why does K-pop junkie hate me? Do I even know this person? She calls me fat and stinky. I don't even know this person.
Yeah, it
What
was on
the-
our show. I talked about Frog G and how little you
Oh.
contribute to the book.
Wow. Man.
So, you
I was
know,
on with her for Frog though. Man.
I watched it. He did say that.
That's funny.
So yeah.
I told her I'm like I'm in the
Nicer things he
process
said.
of lettering it right now.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
yeah.
that.
Wow.
Jason, the letter-colored ink wrote it.
Can't wait to
He's
see
printing
that.
it in his basement too. So.
I
Yeah.
actually
Luke's,
did
over,
co-write
Luke's
it.
over here showing
Slut.
off with perspective and shit.
No, you did all of it, Jason. You did it all.
And all these
all
bricks
this-
are hand done. No.
Backgrounds are supposed to be
no
silhouettes, son. I don't know what you think you're doing there.
Hey, look! I got some silhouettes over here in the corner. This is an establishing shot of the goddamn castle. All right. You know, this image is gonna punch you in the face. That's what I was aiming for anyway. So yeah, this is
nice.
page 11 for Mercenary Guild. Go sign up. Link is in the description of this video.
Page 11, panel 1 of 23.
Yes. What? No. There's single page.
That's one
Single
page.
page
Oh
on
my
this
God.
one.
He's drawing 23 panel grids.
Yep. Totally. Definitely doing a Dave Gibbons over here. You know.
Just like an eyeball in each panel. Finger.
I mean, I could stat a panel and just do it throughout an entire book, a la Eric Larson. So.
I was
Yeah.
looking
Oh,
at an
yeah,
old,
that
That's
issue is
comic
crazy.
I was
yeah.
looking at an old techno comic, and Adam Post was over that back in the day. The techno comic kind of made a name for themselves somewhat by serial numbering all the issues, 1 out of 20,000 printed, on the cover. He had big gutters back then in some of the stories. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know who does that now, Rex? Pop Vinyl. They serialize all their shit.
Rick, yeah, it's canted at an angle. The entire castle is kind of canted at an angle as well.
Canted.
Look, see, I got the perspective grid here. The whole castle is kind of getting narrower as it goes up. It's a 3-point perspective.
Canted.
So yes, you're not wrong. That door does look crooked, but it's supposed to look crooked.
Because it's canted.
That's right. So.
Can't stand ya. Can't stand ya.
All right. Well, we've been going for about 2 hours and 45 minutes here. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up.
Wrap it
let's
up.
see. You'll take it?
Wrap it up so
Okay.
you don't get hurt.
All right. So we'll go around here. Rex, where can you be found, good sir?
On the Twitter, on Instagram, have have campaign up on Find My Comic right now. You know,
What's it called? What's it called? What's the comic
Devil
called?
Flyer. Yeah,
What's it about?
it's about a flying man that devilish. Something like
A devilish flying man.
yeah.
Listen, if you're gonna show the artwork, like get it closer to the camera so we can actually see it there, Rex. Come on,
No,
man.
go faster. Show it faster and further away.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Very well.
Your camera's not doing you any favors, bub.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, with a hug like that.
If you saw my actual face, it would be like yuck.
We're
Mighty
we're
man,
looking at
yuck.
your actual face.
It
Some
would
of
be
them
yuck.
don't get it.
And then we're like,
okay.
yuck.
Yuck.
We saw your face.
All right.
Yuck.
Morb, where can you be found, good sir?
I can be found on Twitter, Morg357, and check out themercenaryguild.com to get on the email list, and you get an exclusive trading card drawn and inked by Luke Aglietta, our host.
Yes, indeed.
To that.
Yep. And I'll bring that up so people can see.
Oh, and
that.
also, so the Madam Web movie was written by the same people who did Morbius. So, yeah.
It's
Now I
Morbin
got it.
time.
Shelby, where can you
Morbin
be
Whoa,
found, my friend?
easy,
Oh, I got
Shelby.
mine.
You. Oh no.
Down
Oh, the
boy.
ladies.
Calm down, K-pop.
Oh, look what you did.
Oh, you're gonna make
K-pop
Fandom
just fell
wet
on the
again.
floor. No longer in her seat.
What is happening?
I'm on
Those are
X.
his wet bands that he put on.
Yeah,
That's right.
clean up on aisle 7. Here we go. You got
Dripping.
Very moist. Very moist.
Oh, check it out. Look, this is my it's my Minor Threat shirt. But if you look, it's the Golden Girls. See that?
Very nice.
I
Thank
see
you,
what
Facebook
you did.
ads, for selling me a bootleg shirt. I bought it. It was
Right.
like $8, $9 with ship.
Nice.
Nice. Ink Spots, where can you be found?
Yeah.
You
K-pop,
can
you're
find
spraying.
me on Twitter or X at My Evil Robot. But what I want you to do is go to Indiegogo and back Frog G. Right now, we're in the middle of lettering the first book. It'll
Well,
be
ink
done.
is lettering the first.
It'll be done soon. Off to the editors, and then we're gonna finish up the supplemental and start on Frog G2. So you're gonna want to get this first issue, get caught up on the actions. This book is pretty rad. It's like someone said, it's a combination of mainstream and indie, kind of just like smushed together, and it's very cool. So get a copy today if you haven't. It's awesome.
It checks out.
Hell yeah. And my esteemed co-host, where can you be found, good sir? That's
Do
pretty
that.
badass.
You can find me at Dan Plagle, Boob Dan Art on Twitter. Also, go subscribe to me at Boob Dan Art on YouTube. Back at my campaign, Goblin Girl. It's like Elvira meets Conan. Currently being colored by Billy Basco.
Can
So go
somebody
check it out.
please drop the link to Jason's current campaign in chat?
Yeah, Goblin Girl.
It's in the link of this video.
One Stormy
Okay.
Night.
Goblin Girl,
Yep.
Stormy Night, and Goblin Girl.
Yes, that.
Mhm.
Okay, right.
Sorry, K-pop. K-pop has to change
All
their
right.
sheets now.
Oh,
So
It's like a
this
like a
is
sprinkler.
this is the exclusive trading card that you will get if you sign up for the Mercenary Guild at themercenaryguild.com. So yeah, this is Nicole, the Elven Sorceress. She is part of the Mage Guild, which is the rival to the Mercenary Guild in the town of Saltport. So go ahead and sign up so you can find out exactly how this all
Right.
goes down.
back in today.
So once again, this is what I was working on. This is page 11. This is the castle of the Mercenary Guild, and yeah, this page will be done in the next day or so.
Done.
So yeah.
Cool.
All right, looking
So, yeah.
good.
Thanks, man. And it'll be on Jason's channel next week,
or
but,
Jimmy's, we have to talk to him. But,
or Jimmy's. But if you're looking for something to watch before the Topicless and
Shelby will be live.
No, well,
Oh.
he may be, but
Oh.
you should join me and Flying Feline over on her channel for the Happy Hour Hangout. 5 p.m. we start, and then at 6 p.m. we've got trivia, which is a lot of fun. I actually did pretty good this time. Always a blast. So go ahead and subscribe to her channel so we can So you can come join us for the trivias. So
Proud of yourself, aren't you?
For getting 6 right on the trivia, damn right I am.
Oh,
That
yeah,
trivia is
it's
no
hard.
joke.
I know
That trivia is no
it's
damn
tough.
joke. She
I know, it's
she
hard.
puts a lot of hard work into it, man. She does a good job with that trivia. It's a lot of, and she's got these little sneaky things where she'll have like an answer move and then come back and like another one will disappear. Yeah. So anyway, she's sneaky. So you gotta watch her.
I
But
think
yes,
she does stuff for Jeopardy. You know, that's God, that's hard.
she does a great job on it. It's a lot of fun. Come hang out with us. Get your drinks ready and come do the trivia. So anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out, and you are most welcome. Thank you all for being here, and we will see you guys next time. Later.
Good night.
Had a great fucking time. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers.
We're the all singing, all dancing crowd of the world.
When your music sucks and you're